Hello.
Stream's unmuted.
Anyone got the Bardley link?
I was just about to post it.
Has anyone got the Bardley link? Has anyone got it now?
Where's Richard?
He should be coming on any moment now. There we go.
Hello.
Ah, Ricardo! Welcome, Ricardo. How was the KFC? Or how is the KFC?
Well, I don't know yet.
Is it made of chicken?
I hope so.
Well then, hopefully, then it's somewhat
If you're lucky, it's been made of
nice.
chicken.
Hopefully it's organically grass-fed chicken. You know, I've always found that grass-fed meat is basically vegan because it's made of grass.
It's made of vegetables. So.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is really made of sun.
Not the
If you
moon.
go back far enough.
Where's... Sorry.
Not the moon, because the moon exists when the sun doesn't come out. Checkmate.
Also made of sun.
It's made of absence of sun, surely.
Well, I know.
Because it only exists when the sun's not there. Because the moon never comes out during the day. Anyway,
Can't refute that.
yes. What a fantastic start. Right. How's everyone doing? Has everyone got a drink and stuff?
Perfect. Yeah.
Yes,
Yep.
I will be probably not the most active for the first bit because I have my food.
Well, you don't get to make that decision how active
Or
you
I'll
are.
be speaking like this. Yeah, I want to use my bathroom.
Sounds like some strange exotic language.
Ah, law.
Right, so who is looking after Gideon and who's looking after Ritok?
I mean, I can take Ritok if no one wants it.
I would suggest. Yeah, that sounds good. If Richard
I can
knows a lot
probably
about
I can
classes.
take Gideon.
Yeah, probably
Okay.
do that.
So Darius, Ritok is now in your journal. And in a moment, Scrimshaw, good. Right, Gideon is now in your journal. Journali. Okay, so right, so everyone's cool, are they? To start.
Yeah.
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 Okay,
Mhm.
so when we last left off, the Clive 5 had descended into the sort of tomb, almost, of the key in the mountain. And you crossed over a few little strange things. You crossed over a bridge that had a scary roper in there. You went through these, like, tunnels that butterflies attacked you, and there was a strange mist that seemed to just about stay away from you when you shone light upon it. And you entered into this forge, and pulling the levers in this forge, a weird, like, unnatural black obelisk protruded itself from the lava. And very different in style to the architecture of the area. And upon entering, you almost got transported, seemingly into a different place. At least it felt strange, until you came to this room with this crystal floating in the center of it. I think I can move them up now. Yeah. As you don't move your guys or anything. So as you walked around, you noticed these runes appearing, and the sort of lighting of them went a bit different, as well as the writing on the crystal changed slightly, and started to go a bit more red. And a sort of a clock on one of the walls appeared with this old runic script. As you stand around, you see now, looking into the water, begins to almost look like it's going in a certain direction. On your left, the water goes to the left, towards the left sort of corners, and on the right, the water seems to be going right into the far corners. And you can just see now, slowly making its way up from each corner of the room, are four sort of like black, almost like oily, slick sort of forms, which as they rise from the water, as the sort of water begins to drip off them, just reveals 4 shadows in the sort of similar view. One also appears on the on the far ends of the bridges as well. So, would you guys like to roll initiative?
Oh.
Not really.
Uh-oh. Stay back, sister.
Oh, sorry.
This is where it gets confusing. Right.
Why have you rolled initiative twice, Grimshaw? Oh, one's for Gideon, is it?
Yeah, it just comes in the chat as a different thing.
Oh, right, I've put the fucking initiatives wrong. Hang on a second. Right. Oh,
So I switched to
God.
school this time.
Right, I just need to clear it and add it manually. Sorry. So Scrimshaw, what's yours? Which one was yours? Was it the
First
14
one.
or- First one, 14.
Mhm.
Darius, add 11. Joanne, add 14.
Mhm.
So Gideon was the natural 20. Cool.
Must be.
19. And then Darius again was 8. Was that for Ritok? Yeah?
Oh yeah, that's really tough. Yeah.
Ritok's 8. And then Saka is 14. Everyone's getting 14, holy shit. Okay, and then also I just got to do Pietro quickly. Alright, 6. And then these as well. Okay, they're the top of the round. Okay, so you guys watch as they slowly begin to walk, well, sort of hover in the air, getting closer to you. 30. Okay, they can move 35. Okay. Doop. Let's change the music a little bit, shall we? Okay, so yeah, these shadows begin to slowly edge up closer to you and begin to reach out, attempting to touch you and just to try and siphon some of your energies. So, right, this is for first one for Scrimshaw. This is a 13 to hit, misses. Morna, 18 to hit. Does that hit?
Yes, that does hit.
Okay, that's 9 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and your strength is reduced by 3.
Okay, sorry, Bardling's really loud. Okay.
Okay.
So strength, is that minus to strength or my strength?
No, you're not your modifier. Your it changes your strength
Actual
by
strength.
3. Yeah.
Okay.
Just make a note of your strength when you're changing it. Right, Gideon takes. So that's 22 to hit Gideon.
That hits regardless.
Okay, so that's.
I don't suppose you remember if he had used mage armor.
He has, yeah.
Okay.
So that's 11 necrotic. Yeah, Gideon always uses mage armor at the start of the day. Well, the start of the adventure day. So that's 11 necrotic damage, and that's 3 to his strength.
Okay.
No, one can move up one more. Alright, so Darius, that's 22 to hit.
Yeah.
It's 8 necrotic damage.
Oh.
And then that's a -1 to your strength.
Oh.
And then Saka, that's a 15 to hit.
Yep.
11 necrotic damage. and a -2 to your strength.
Oh god.
And Pietro, 15 that hits, 7 damage, and -2 to your strength. Okay. Alright. Okay, so at the top of the round, the shadows begin to walk up, and immediately they just begin to siphon some of your energy. Only Scrimshaw and obviously Ritok, who hasn't been attacked, manages to hold off. But you sort of feel like almost like your life essence is being sucked away. And Pietro begins to look around, and you notice he has like a sort of strange expression on his face, like this is not a good place to be in. So Gideon, what's Gideon doing?
Gideon, so what do these things look like then?
They're like sort of like oily. They almost like look a bit oily. In the light, it shines, but most of the actual liquid that makes them up is almost matted. So they look almost formless, just like humanoid shapes that are formless and just floating just above the floor. I'm coming towards you.
Okay. Then he is going to. I assume the red ones are the ones that are prepared.
Yeah.
He is going to chuck a magic missile at 2nd level at the one in front of him.
Okay.
Oh, he has it set up to do it every time.
Okay, how much is that in total? 6, 9, 14? Is it? Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, poof, this one gets destroyed. It dissipates into the air. Just fires out the shots. Okay.
Okay. And he'll take some steps back over here.
Okay. All right, Sokka.
I'm gonna do bark skin on myself.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna do balm of the summer court on myself.
Right. Okay. Right, so your AC is 16. Okay,
Ooh.
that's nice.
That's my go.
Okay, cool. Mona.
Hello.
Guten
I'm
Tag.
gonna. I don't really know. I think I'm probably just gonna attack the one in front of me.
Okay, go ahead.
13 to hit.
Just hits.
Oh, cool.
Oh no, it doesn't just hit. It does hit though.
Okay.
Okay. First
Cool.
first punch.
Does it look like
Disintegrates away.
Oh. Huh. Okay. I guess I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
And punch this one.
Mhm.
12 to hit.
Yeah, that just hits.
And then that.
Okay, 8.
I'm
Okay.
gonna hit it again. Try and hit it again. 11.
That
Okay,
misses,
I
I'm
guess it
afraid.
doesn't hit. Okay. I'm
Okay.
gonna do flurry of blows and try again.
Okay.
18.
18. Fine, that hits. Okay.
And then that again.
This one disappears. Just forms away, and you notice the water begins to just surge as its essence almost goes back into the water.
We're level 6, aren't we? I forgot to update my key. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Exciting. That's the end of my turn.
Right, Scrimshaw. This is, by the way, this is like a raised platform, so you can't like shoot through it. You have to go over it and under it again.
Okay.
You can't like see over it.
I'm gonna move on to here, and I'm gonna fire 3 scorching rays at the one next to Pietro.
Okay. All 3 at that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Hits. And hits. Yeah, it just disintegrates.
Okay, that's my go.
Okay. Okay. Darius.
Okay. Let me think. I will turn. Hang on. Oh, this might be a good opportunity for that spell. 1 second. I'll just see exactly what. Even. Oh no, because it. Anyway, which can be heard? Each creature within 5 feet of you. No, okay, so no, because that will hurt Saka. So let's not do that spell. I'll just do a vicious mockery on the one in front of me. Can it make a wisdom save, please?
A wisdom save.
Yeah.
Sure. Actually, what condition does it give on it?
For vicious mockery.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's just damage, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's damage and it would make their next ability.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, sorry. That's a 9.
Attack roll. 9, so it fails.
Okay.
So I will roll damage. It's 2d4, isn't it? Yeah, 2d4. 2d4.
Okay.
Ah!
Okay, you start shouting at it. It seems like it starts waving a little bit, almost going formless, but it manages to just hold itself together.
Okay. I'm going to also turn to Saka and give her bardic inspiration.
Okay.
So you now have bardic inspiration. Congratulations.
Yay.
Okay.
And that will be my turn. Yes,
Right, okay.
That will be my turn.
Ritok.
Oh yes, I'm Ritok. Ritok is going to. What's his move? Oh, someone's just done it for me, I think.
Yeah, it's 40.
40. Yeah, so
he has
he's
30. Yeah, I think he has 30 feet movement now.
Okay.
Got 40.
Oh, does he have 40?
Improved movement at level 5 on barbarians.
You're right. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he does have 40.
Good old barbs and their speedy.
So he's going to go to here. And he's gonna smash that one in front of him.
Okay.
Actually, he's going to I've forgotten how to play barbarian.
No.
It's limited and these things seem weak.
Okay, we won't bother then. He's just going to swing with the old great axe.
Okay. That misses. So he
Okay,
swings and it just manages to just go straight through the wisp almost.
He's going to use his bonus action to attack again.
Well, he just gets.
He has a second.
He just
action.
has 2 attacks.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he
okay.
can do them at advantage if he does it recklessly.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well he
That's
missed
too late
again,
for that.
so...
Okay, so he misses that one again.
Yeah, okay. Leave it then.
Okay.
Okay, end of his turn.
Petra is just going to back up, I think, and stand up here. Begins to like read the swirling runes that are now going around this crystal. Okay, so top of the round, you see the forms of these wisps descend back into the water and rising out from the water again. 6 more.
I guess maybe we should do the puzzle, and they might go away.
Smash the crystal.
No, it's earth, fire, water.
I can't get rid of this fucking X. Right, there we go.
And
God damn it.
what
Sorry,
are
bear
you
with me.
doing, Step Bro?
What are you doing, Step Bro?
What are you doing?
Right, okay, there we go. Right, yeah, so top of the round. Here. This one can't reach you, so it's just going to go here. Here. And here. Here. And here. Yeah, the shadows begin to move up again. So, new round of attacks. Morna, this is a 9 misses.
Yeah.
Gideon, 22 hits. That's 8 damage and -1 to his strength. Scrimshaw, 19.
Oh, that hits.
Okay. 11 damage. -2 to your
Okay.
strength.
And it takes 15 cold.
Okay. So that one shatters.
You said it was 11 damage?
Yep. And -2 to your strength.
Okay.
And Darius. So first attack 7, second attack 18. Second one hits, I assume. Yeah. So Darius, that's 9 damage and -1 to your strength.
Sorry, 8 damage, did you say?
9 damage.
Oh, 9 damage, sorry.
Ritok, 14 to hit. I assume that hits. Does it?
Sorry, is it 9? Sorry, I'm trying to do 2 different characters.
Yeah.
What was it?
That's 14 to hit Ritok.
Yeah, that hits. Just give me a second to do my
Okay.
one other character. 1 second. Okay, and what was it? -2 strength again.
-2 strength. Yeah, I didn't say that,
Okay,
but
so-
that was what it was.
Okay, I'm now on 3.
Okay, and Saka, 19 to hit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Sorry, how much damage did Ritok just take?
He took 8.
8. Okay.
And Saka, that's 12 damage. And -1 to your strength. Okay, there we go. That's that round. Alright, Gideon.
Okay, Gideon is going to step on over. Just 5 foot this way.
Mhm.
And he's going to chuck out a chromatic orb.
Okay.
In with fire damage
Mhm.
at the one next to him.
Okay.
Ah, I see you're thinking.
Yes. It
You
didn't
notice as he
let me-
casts. Oh, what's that?
No, it doesn't matter. Oh, that's when you do the
Yeah, it's
damage.
when you do
anyways.
the damage. So you see that the rune lights up as Gideon casts it within the bounds of the rune and fires it. Just shoots past the creature there. However,
Okay. I think that's going to be it for him.
okay, Saka.
I don't know.
Kill that one in front and run.
I don't think I'll be able to kill it.
Do you have the produce water spell?
No, I produce flame.
Oh.
Otherwise, I have a freaking tidal wave.
Well, it might have to be a last resort.
Oh god. I guess that. Does the crystal look magic?
Yeah, I mean it's clearly magical. It's hovering like just off the ground.
I'm gonna try doing dispel magic, I guess.
Okay, roll roll your spellcasting ability. Spellcasting ability then.
Roll 1d20, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, 1d20 plus your modifier for your spellcasting ability, isn't it? Yeah, make an ability check using your spellcasting ability. So make a wisdom check, but add your wisdom modifier to that.
Wisdom modifier is +3, so 13.
Okay. Unfortunately, you just shoot out of the crystal, but you have this sudden sense of dread just wash over you, and this like almost empty void just like begins to claw at your thoughts as you just have to drop the dispel magic.
I'm gonna do Balm of the Summer Court on myself then.
Right. Okay.
And heal 13.
Right. Okay.
And I'm gonna. I don't know. Can't really go anywhere safe. So I guess I'll stay where I am.
Okay,
That's my go.
right. Mona.
Um, I don't, sorry, my mic's up. I don't have anything I can do to with the boys. I think I'm going to. I just remember, yeah. So I'm gonna disengage as bonus action.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah. And then run to here.
Okay.
Because we need you. And then I'm gonna do 2 attacks on the one here.
Okay, sure. Okay, that hits.
And one.
Okay. This one disintegrates.
Okay. And then I'm gonna move to here and
Okay.
attack this one.
Sure.
13.
That hits. Okay. This one disintegrates.
Cool. And that's my turn.
Okay, Scrimshaw.
Okay. Seeing that it's likely that these things are just going to keep respawning, Scrimshaw is going to move over to the white one, and he is going to ready a shatter for when they potentially drop and reappear, or if they start attacking.
Okay, so if they reappear, where are you going to cast it though?
Uh,
At like the corner when they reappear?
yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, cool. So
That's it.
Gideon. Okay, so as you've casted the spell though, you notice that the rune begins to sort of like hover, glow a little bit. Okay,
Nice.
right, Darius.
Hello. Alright, can I... he'll get an attack of opportunity if I do this, won't he?
Yep.
I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay.
Can I move through Morna? I can move through Morna.
Yeah.
Friendly unit. Okay, I'm going to move to that 20-foot square.
That's a 10 to hit. That misses. I assume.
Pardon?
10 to hit. I assume misses.
Yeah, who
Yeah.
moved Red Top? Red Top go there.
It's because you can control him now. I think.
Yeah, I think I must have clicked it by accident. So I'm gonna sit here.
Okay, you
And
start rushing
I'm-
up to the top of the plinth, seeing Gideon sort of wrestling with this shadow.
Yeah, and I'm going to cast a. Oh, Gideon, you're just in the way. He's gonna have to take the L on this. I'm gonna cast an Earth Tremor.
Okay.
And that's one. So can Gideon and that creature make a Constitution save, please?
Can you not choose?
It says you cause a tremor in the ground in a 10-foot radius. Each creature other than you in that area must make a
Unfortunate. Okay.
saving. Oh, it's dexterity, not Constitution. Sorry.
Does
Dexterity.
Pietro have to make one too?
He is possibly.
Yeah, he gets.
Yes, he does.
He gets a 2.
I don't know what the save on it is. I assume it's
I
my.
assume Gideon definitely fails, and the shadow got a 5. So,
Yeah, the
they all
Shadow
fail.
5. So they both take 1d bludgeoning. So roll 1d6. Oh, hang on. Roll 1d6. 3.
Okay, so Gideon takes 3. Pietro takes 3. Pietro takes
And
3.
Yeah, and the area around that is now. Is that stone I'm standing on?
Earth. Yeah, it begins to
or,
begins to
Earth.
glow.
Okay, and yeah, so that terrain around me is now difficult terrain.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, Gideon. It was a
Ritok.
necessary action. Ritok is going to slap the one next to him.
Okay.
So great.
Okay, that hits.
Don't you have to?
Okay.
If his strength is less, does that mean that?
Wait, did Ritok? Oh yeah, Ritok had lost strength, didn't he? How much did he lose?
In
was-
total, I think it was just 2 so far.
Okay, so put it down to 16 for now.
But make sure you're taking notes of your actual main
Oh yeah,
main
no,
things
yeah.
because
So I've got it in a little thing. Hang on.
okay,
Hang on.
Because-
Let me just make sure.
if people forget, then
18.
I have mine as
Hang on.
temporary HP.
Equals 6. Sorry, Ritok
Good idea.
equals 18. Okay, so I'll put down to 16 strength. Are you okay still to count that roll? It would only have been like 1 less.
yeah, that's fine. That would hit no matter what. So.
So 10 slashing.
Okay, Ritok's great axe, is that a magic weapon? It's not, is it?
It's not, I do believe.
Okay, it goes, just shoots through it. The form begins to it just doesn't even hit.
Huh? Huh? Does Ritok still have his javelin? That electric javelin?
Yeah, should do.
Can he use it as a melee weapon instead for this particular task?
I think so.
Can he just like,
It's a
rather
beat.
than throw it, just like use it kind of like a, a spear, like to stab it in front of him?
Sure.
Okay. Do you want me just to roll it as a normal javelin?
Yeah, let's just say that's fine. Okay, that misses.
Okay. All right. And I
So
suppose.
noticing his great attack's just not even affecting the thing, he takes out the javelin, but too late, it misses.
Yeah. I suppose Ritok will just hold his ground here.
Okay. Alright. Pietro on his turn, he says, "Do not let your strength get too low. They will kill you." And he starts rooting around his bag for something.
Hopefully, his water bottle.
It's a,
Yeah.
a very NPC line. just giving advice in the middle of combat.
Alright, top of the round.
Don't let them hit you.
You guys notice, the runes you're standing on, fade.
Ah,
And-
shit.
And 6 more shadows appear.
Come, Pietro, hurry up.
You're going to use your shatter.
Yes.
Okay.
Probably just on whichever's closest to me because I didn't specify.
What do I need to do for shatter? Is it Constitution?
Yes, it's a con save.
That's 11. I suppose.
That's a fail, so I'll take 3d8.
Okay, so this one immediately it explodes. Right. Gideon's getting a bit swarmed here.
Does it glow from releasing the casting?
No, because it was when you cast it.
Oh, damn.
Alright, so
Uh-oh.
okay.
Nice one, Richard. Gonna kill Gideon's character.
Almost closed the turn, would it? I'll get rid of this one. Boop. I'll get rid of that one. Okay, so and there. So 2 on Darius, 2 on Gideon.
Oh, good lord.
So this is for Darius. This is a 20 and a 12.
Yeah.
Both hit? Or just
Yeah.
one? Your
Both hit.
your AC's 11.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, so that's gonna be
Jesus.
that's gonna be 18 damage minus 3 strength.
Oh, I've got no strength. I actually have 0 strength.
Okay, you watch Darius collapses to the ground.
I'm on 0.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and Gideon, this is 15 and 5.
The 15 hits, the 5 doesn't.
Okay, that's going to be 8 damage.
Oof, owie.
And that's minus
Is
1.
this is
strength.
mage armor. What does that? How does that get him up to? But it was
12.
16 for mage armor.
12.
Oh.
That's what
That's only if you have 16 decks.
that's
Oh.
minus 2 strength.
He is on 2 strength.
Okay.
Oh, no, he's not. He's on 1.
Well, would have been really nice if Pietro would have done something last round.
Rather than being a typical NPC. Stop! Don't get hit. Be careful.
Okay, that's so Scrimshaw. That's a 23 and a 9.
Their attacks hurt.
D23 hits.
Okay, 7 damage.
Okay, and it takes 15.
Okay. Shatters. Alright, Morna. This is going to be 7 and 11. They both miss, I assume.
Sorry, what did you say?
7 and an 11 to hit.
Yeah, they both miss.
That's
Okay.
7-11.
And Ritok, this is going to be 18 and 21.
They both hit.
Okay, so that's 4 and 7. So that's going to be 11 damage.
Okay.
This is necrotic
Okay.
damage, by the way, so... There's no
Okay.
raging.
Maybe you should have.
Well, raging...
Oh no, it wouldn't. Oh no, he's not a fair total, was he?
And then that's minus 3 strength as well.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
Sorry,
Mona,
what-
did I say
what's
your
the
strength?
sorry, the what necrotic damage doing?
Sorry?
What's the necrotic damage doing?
It just means that if he was raging, it wouldn't negate it.
Okay.
And Morna, did I say your strength minus? Oh no, they both
Did-
missed, didn't they?
When it, yeah, it did the
Yeah.
first time. It was -3 when it first hit.
Okay, that's fine. Right, Gideon.
Idiom
Mhm.
is going to disengage
Oh,
and leg it.
Okay.
And kind of hide behind the crystal.
it's gonna. God.
Just, I don't know what to do, guys.
Well,
Use the force.
if Saka goes to the I don't have anything that I can do fire, but I have silence. I don't know if that would count as air.
I don't think we have the ability to activate all 4 of these in one round.
Yeah, I know. So
Isn't
if
the last one left water?
yeah,
the other 3 deactivated.
Oh, okay, no, I thought when Mike said they faded, they just went away. As in they've been.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
So-
they deactivated at the top of the round.
Oh
Yeah.
shit. Okay.
yeah, exactly. So like, if Saka goes to the water one and readies Thunderwave for the next round, doesn't actually cast it, I can go and
You
get
can't do
Darius with my.
You
Yeah.
cast it when you ready it.
Okay, well, don't just don't.
And,
cast
and
it.
when I casted it before, it was
So you don't have any spell slots left, right?
I have no spell slots left.
Okay, well, I guess I'll try silence. It is moving the air, I guess, stopping the air from moving, but I don't really have anything else.
Maybe
And then-
Right, so that's
Okay.
Gideon then, is it? Gideon's done.
Is this door still open?
Maybe we
Yeah,
should
close
run
behind
away.
us.
It doesn't look like it's open. There wasn't really a door there. It was more like a sort of just a black curtain.
All right.
Who is the man behind the
Right,
curtain?
Saka.
I have a health potion, so I can get Darius up.
I think he's going to be down as long as he has 0 strength.
5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna do Lesser Restoration on Darius.
Okay.
Darius.
It's fine, you're my brother. I can say your name wrong.
Okay. Unfortunately he's not blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned.
I'm just got no strength. I haven't got the strength to
So you
carry
reach
on.
down, you see your brother unconscious and really frail looking, like the shadows that are looming over him.
I have to reroll a fucking count. Fuck's sake. Okay.
I don't really have anything else I can do.
Just, if you goes try and get to the water one. At least if you go to the middle, then they might not be able to get to you in one turn at the beginning of the next round.
Okay, I go there then.
I don't know if that's right, but oh no, because they can get out the step. No, don't worry. Ignore me. But yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
I suppose
but-
I have frosty fists. That might work as water.
Punch the ground.
Just punch the ground. And then we need fire. Still, but there's
Fire.
too many
Produce
boys.
flame.
Fire.
Do you have produce flame?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we can't do it this round anyway.
Yeah,
Because-
I've used my action.
We need Gideon. What spells does Gideon have?
He has Chromatic Orb.
Yeah, but a ground one.
Fireball.
Not sure if any of those would count.
Fireball?
Yeah, but we don't
Acid,
need fire.
cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder.
Well, no. Obviously, fire is
Those.
not lightning, but it's fire.
Yeah, I don't think he has anything that would conceivably be ground.
Well, we only have Dyrus, so I guess maybe Pietro could do something.
Not his turn yet.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Alright,
so
so
if I
Sokka,
go-
is that your turn? Backing up. Backing
Yeah.
up. Okay, Mono.
Okay. I'm gonna punch this boy in front of me.
Mhm.
Oh,
Ah, nice.
Great.
Hits. Okay. Disintegrates.
cool. And then, ooh, just massive message. Okay, I'm gonna do this one.
Okay.
Oh,
Oh, misses.
probably didn't hit. Gonna do again.
Okay. That hits.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it doesn't quite kill it. Right. It just manages to hold just like that. Hold on to its form.
Okay, I'm gonna flurry of blows.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay, it hits. Right, that's dead.
Okay. And then I'm gonna move here.
Okay.
And hopefully it'll work the next turn. Oh, actually,
You still have one more flurry of blows, right? Do you?
no, I did
No,
4.
okay. Oh, right. Okay.
I might actually just does my glowy hands do anything? Does the rune do anything when I step on it? My
No,
glowy hands. Okay, well, can't punch the ground. I guess that'd be an action, right?
Mhm.
Or count as an attack. Okay, well, I'm not going to move there. I'm gonna go here.
Okay. Right.
Try to protect Gideon. a
Scrimshaw.
little bit.
I am feeling desperate. I'm going to attempt just to create a puff of air with prestidigitation.
Okay. Ah, phew. Good, rune glows. Vroom.
Oh, yeah, it actually worked. It actually worked. That's it.
Okay. Alright, Darius.
Death save?
No.
No.
No. Right now in this stasis you are effectively in limbo. So you
I can't do anything.
you basically are your consciousness almost feels like the only thing that you would remember if you wake up from this is just sheer dread, like almost this like eldritch sort of abomination, sort of like cosmic horror sort of world just staring at you.
Can I see the wild calling me home?
Make a sense check. Nice.
Oh my god.
You can see
First
it-
good roll Darius gets.
You can see a sort of like a far away speck of light. It almost looks exactly like the the moment where you step through the door and you saw the speck of light of the door entering this room in the distance. You can see that from a while off.
Oh,
Okay, but that's the other.
somebody better help Darius quick.
Ritok.
Oh, Ritok cry? Ritok's just gonna... Can Ritok disengage?
Yeah.
Is that-
One can.
Does he have any spells?
Ritok. He's a barbarian.
Yeah, some barbarians can get spells.
He
I don't know.
he does not.
Not many.
Okay.
He does not. He's going to disengage then and fall back to here.
Okay.
Sort of to try and defend people, I guess. He's gonna just sort of sit there and be like, come at me! Then,
Okay.
Yeah, that's his turn.
You see Pietro rooting through his bag, and he pulls out some, like a sort of almost like a prayer, like sort of beads, and he begins to just hold them as you see like glowing sort of light coming from his hands, and a wave of just shining light shoots out away from him, and you watch as all of these shadows just dissipate. As he's sort of like muttering under his breath in some language you don't recognize.
Gideon's gonna just be like, you could have done that a bit sooner.
I was looking for something else. Okay. Alright, top of the round. Shadows. Let me just,
Oh, I like that one in the corner. Oh,
just get
damn
rid
it.
of all of these before it clogs up the fucking... Yeah, well, they all just appear and they're dead. Oh. Okay. So you watch as the skeleton, the shadows, they just pass straight past Eris. As if they just don't care about him. And this
Aw.
one. Oh, come on. Right. I'm gonna change the music up before I cry. There you go.
Where's Morna?
On the map.
I don't see
There.
her.
Okay,
What?
right. Here we go.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, oh, you're
Maybe
in-
I'm under something.
Yeah, you are.
Okay, so, right, so shadows. Top of the round. 2 attacks on Pietro. That is a
nice.
miss and a miss. That's lucky.
Oh.
1 attack on Saka. 12.
No.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh yes, because you're about
Surprised. Yeah.
Nice. Alright, Morna. 13 to hit.
That
Yes.
does not hit.
And Scrimshaw. 19 and 20.
With the hit.
Okay,
Oh,
so that's
God.
gonna be... That's 18 damage.
AC.
18 damage. And that's minus 2 strength. So 2 1s. Snake eyes.
Do you still have Armor of Agathis up?
That's gone.
Oh.
Right. Gideon.
Okay. Gideon will. Oh, this one here, isn't there? This one over Morna.
That's dead. The one that's
Oh,
below
that
me.
one's dead. Okay.
The one that's
sorry.
under me is
Oh,
dead.
right. I'll get rid of that. I didn't know what that was.
I guess absorb elements. No. Yeah, Morna can take that one.
Yeah, I'm fine.
He's going to. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh yeah, top of the round, by the way.
Oh,
Your air thingy
Yeah.
disappeared again.
How high are these? There's this ledge here.
That's like 5 foot.
Hold on. So, one person, it stays on even if you move off it, right?
It just stays up
Oh.
for a round.
So,
on for it.
you could just go, precipitation, can you make any water with it?
I don't think so.
But you can, like, make things dirty, right? Which is earth. So you could go from one to the other.
Maybe.
I
You
don't know.
can't
what
cast it
people-
twice in a round.
Can't cast it twice in a round though.
Oh, yeah.
But Saka can produce flame, and Gideon can prestidigitation some dirt.
And then I can try punching the ground to see if it'll work. Because I've got frosty fists, but I don't know if it will work.
Okay, so
Because I couldn't do it last time.
5, 10, 15, 25.
Scrimshaw's
I
also
can't
definitely
think.
forgotten about that mana potion.
Oh, no, he already used that.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
Oh, when did he use that?
he used it in the house siege thing.
Oh, did he? forgot
when
about
he was just killing everything. Alright, so Saga can do the fire one. So I want to try and get to the...
I can do water if that's easier.
Oh
'Cause-
no, because I think I can only do water.
Okay.
Maybe, potentially, so... I do have Step of the Wind. I don't think that counts. It's
Okay,
key.
so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so would I be able to stand over Darius?
Yep.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Sure.
30 feet. Okay, he's gonna do that, and he's gonna prestidigitation the ground.
Okay.
Just getting a load of soil
Make it
over
dirty.
Valus.
Okay. Vroom. Ground glows.
Alright, now and ever, guys.
Come on, Power Rangers!
Saga, Saga.
Alright, Saka.
Can I do produce flame aimed at the triangle without having to go there?
You'll have to make a roll to hit.
I would just go there.
Yeah, but I'll get hit.
I don't know.
Like,
Only by
You'll
one.
just
of them.
get hit once.
Oh, 2 actually. Maybe.
No, just
Yeah.
once.
Depends
No,
if you
just
can walk
once.
through them or not.
I'd say it was worth.
Yeah, you can walk through them. They're like ethereal.
Alright.
Okay, so that's just gonna be 1. Which is a 20 to hit.
Yeah.
5. 1 strength.
Okay. And then I'll do produce flame at the ground.
Cool. The ground glows as the rune glows. Okay.
And I can't cast a spell as my bonus action if I use a cantrip, right? Or
And if it's a bonus action spell.
it is.
Then yeah, I
Yeah.
think you can.
I'm gonna do healing word on Gideon.
That's a good idea.
Where did Gideon go?
Okay. He's on top.
He's over you.
He's on top of you.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's on top of me.
All right,
It's
so
just-
Gideon. Oh, that's a lot of healing. Holy shit.
He's
Yeah.
currently
for Gideon
soiling your
anyway.
dead body.
There we
Thanks.
go.
Okay.
Yes, we did mention
my
the method for the Earth one.
Right, Mona.
This isn't dissimilar.
Okay, I'm gonna move here and punch the ground with my fist.
Okay.
With my fist.
You watch as you punch the ground, the sort of frost shatters off your fists and lands onto the runes, glows, and all sort of 4 runes, points of energy just shoot into the crystal. As radiating from the crystal is this sort of like sort of darkened blue energy that goes as all the shadows disappear, and the red runes that are hovering around the crystal disappear as well. The clock on the wall now boom shoots into light, and you watch as it sort of almost like looks like it's like a 10-minute sort of clock. And okay, hang on, let me just change the music. Move. I'm just gonna move Gideon off Darius. The door up here, like a sort of a shadowy door, opens up, which reveals down into a large corridor, and Pietro runs over to Darius and just starts like mumbling something as he's like holds his head, and he sort of says, "He is very weak. This isn't a good sign."
You don't say.
Right, I guess I'm gonna
Do you
get
know-
rid of.
Do you know if we can do anything for him?
I think we might be able to. I might be able to give him some temporary some temporary help, but we will have to get him to a cleric or an apothecary very soon.
Okay, Ritok, can you take him?
Redoc take.
Pietro pulls out a sort of a potion, like it's almost like green with like quite thick, and he starts pouring it down Darius's mouth. And Darius, you sputter back to life at 1 HP, with your strength regained for now. And
What, to where it was? Or...
Yeah, to where it was. And Pietro says this will give him temporary strength enough, hopefully.
Where? What
This is
happened, Saka?
I only have one of these.
Where is Saka?
Yes. Right, can we get out now, please?
I saw the wild.
There's no time for this.
Riddock, carry him.
Riddock carry.
Okay.
It says Gideon is on 2.
Kind of
No,
looks like.
no, sorry, Gideon's on 1 strength. So
Well, let's just have it like this.
Go on, Pietro.
Okay, so you go down these stairs into this large open, almost temple, and at the far side of the room, on top of an altar, this large sword. It's a great sword, larger than any sword you've seen for a while, made out of sort of almost like obsidian. It doesn't seem to be made out of iron, fashioned from metal. It seems to have these sort of almost like half glowing golden runes halfway up the hilt and going into the blade. As it sits there, overlooked by like this large statue of a dwarven king. There are also 2 sort of statues, one of an angel and one of a demon, on each side of the room, holding a different coloured gem. One carries a red gem and one carries a blue gem. As you go down into this thing.
Thing.
well, Pietro, your move, I guess.
Yeah, Pietro sort of like begins to walk up and he says, "Whatever happens with this sword, I want to thank you for getting here." He begins to walk up.
And Riddock just dashes past and takes him.
He walks up and begins to step up the stairs until he's over it. And he reaches into his bag and pulls out like a large cloth. As he sort of like hovers his hand over the blade, and he says, "This sword is dangerous." And then he puts the cloth over the top of it and sort of wraps it up in the cloth and takes it off the altar. Begins walking down the steps with it. Let me just... Yeah, begins to walk down, putting it into his bag of holding. I think it's time for us to go.
I was kind of expecting a little more to.
What about the gems? Are we just gonna leave them?
With the state we're in, I think maybe that's best.
I could use a rest,
Okay, fine.
please.
We don't have
Let's
time.
go.
We don't have time to have long rests. This potion will run out, and who knows what happens to him afterwards.
Okay, let's go.
I wouldn't like to find out.
Okay. We've got.
Okay.
If we're quick, we might be able to get back by the end of today. Back to the top. We might be able to get back into town in 2
Okay.
days if we're quick.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. So you
Hope
guys
those giants have found.
walk
home
back through
somewhere
there.
else.
You notice that this door is now open and the sort of the black corridor is now revealed again. As you
Let's
guys
go.
begin to walk down.
Okay, let's hurry on.
You come back out in the forge.
Okay.
Now there's like large like volcanic sort of rifts have appeared and like the lava's bubbling. Doesn't seem to be overflowing with lava, but as you begin to walk down and out, you notice like where you come to the lava bridge, bubbles appearing.
Let's go.
Okay, so
Oh no!
I'm gonna cast darkness over it so we can run past.
okay, you're just gonna do that.
Like 60 feet. So
Okay,
yeah, when I get within
yeah, that's
60
fine. Yeah, absolutely
60
fine.
feet of it, I'm gonna cast darkness. So
Okay,
we can
cast
run
darkness
past.
over it. You guys begin to run across, and as you get to the other side, about 10 minutes after that clock appeared, this bridge shatters and just collapses into the ground as you're on the other side now.
Is that this thing swinging down?
Yeah, that has swung down and just completely shattered the bridge.
Okay, well, too late to put it back.
Okay,
Let's
so
go.
it's going to take a good long walk back to the top. But if you move quickly, Pietro's like, if you move quickly, we might be able to get to the top by tonight.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so you get to the mist, dancing lights out.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so dancing lights out ahead of you,
And the blade as well.
and the blade. Okay, moving quite a quick speed. So to keep up pace, everyone's going to need to do constitution checks. But if Ritok's carrying Darius, right? So he'll
Yeah.
have disadvantage on constitution. Okay,
Oh, so that was actually Scrimshaw.
what was Scrimshaw? I didn't
You
see.
didn't
what was it.
roll.
Don't know. One came up for Gideon.
Oh, that was Scrimshaw. Okay, right.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
actually
right.
Scrimshaw.
Okay, so Scrimshaw.
Wait. Gideon has... Does he have Resilient Con?
Okay, so Scrimshaw, you take a point of exhaustion. And Gideon's fine.
Okay.
And Ritok is with disadvantage, Alex.
What am I rolling from? Sorry.
Constitution.
Okay. With disadvantage.
Oh, I didn't actually do a save, but yeah, I did pass. But
Constitution. Yeah.
Saving throw, yeah. Okay. That's so okay, so he gets 1 exhaustion. 1 point of exhaustion as he's running. You sort of see a couple of people falling behind and as you start because you're beginning to go up. And it's
okay,
quite,
I'm gonna take. No, I don't really want to take him. I don't have enough strength.
quite a long
Got
quite a
5.
long trek. So you get to the top. We get to a familiar part where before the mists really started to come together, and you guys are now in the last sort of home straight before you get to the entrance hall again. So, what you just gonna continue on?
So, Pietro, if we
As
take a
he's-
rest now.
you notice Pietro's like just not sweating at all. He's like fine running.
Jealous.
It's like,
Um,
yes, what?
If we take a rest now, do you think Darius will be okay, or do we need to just keep going?
I don't really know. This was a remedy which hopefully gave him enough. This is a remedy which hopefully gave him enough strength to be okay for now, but it does not last forever, and I don't know when it's going to run out.
You don't know when it's gonna last. I guess we're gonna have to keep going then.
Okay. So as you keep going up, and the last home straight, it's now quite steep. So another Constitution saving throw, but everyone now has disadvantage.
Shit.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
Yeah, it's this last it's a good couple of good few miles. Oh, nice, Gideon.
Damn it, Gideon.
Not that it matters.
Well, Gideon passes. So this was Ritok, right? So Ritok, another
Yeah.
point of exhaustion, and everyone else except for Gideon gets a point of exhaustion.
What does 2 points of exhaustion do?
He
This
has
attack rolls,
yeah,
is it?
disadvantage on attack rolls, I think.
God.
I think we're gonna have to take a rest, guys. Even if it's just a short one. A nap.
Okay.
I suppose.
So you come up in the last home straight, and you now see the sort of almost the glow from the inside of the giant's cave.
I think we're gonna take a short rest.
I think we probably need to.
Okay, right. So take a short rest. So a good half an hour or so.
Okay.
Yeah, get those key points back. Whew.
During that short rest, Ritok is going to recover some HP.
Darius, roll me.
Uh,
Darius, roll me a D100.
okay.
That's my second hit dice. That was absolutely pointless.
Okay.
Oh, I take it Darius can't use his ability right now, so you guys don't get that extra D6 hit dice, unfortunately. Sorry.
Can't do his Song of Rest.
No.
Oh, why not?
Well,
It's
I mean,
Well,
Not
it
what?
might
one
be something
HP.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
mean,
you're not feeling great, but you can still do things.
Alright, okay, he's gonna sit there and like just slap the loot like rest. Rest well. Rest well. Oh god, I'm going to die.
How much do we get?
You get an extra 1d6 on your hit die.
Do we roll that, or are you?
At the end of the short rest, by spending one or more, hang on. Creatures who can heal your performance regain hit points at the end of the short rest by spending one or more hit dice. Each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6 hit points. Anyone able to make heads or toes of that? That's
So
Yeah,
you
so-
roll 1d6. Anyone that uses hit dice to
Oh,
oh
heal,
yeah.
it's that
Oh,
much.
we'll just use that D6. There you go. It's extra 5.
Okay.
I was eager.
So Rito gets an extra 5 too. He's still sitting.
And okay, so that D100 you rolled, that was the amount of hours you have until your potion runs out.
Ooh.
Ah,
Oh.
may want to get a shifty on.
He's not looking good, guys.
Oh. Look at what I want to play.
Wait, Ritok, how are you doing?
Rito, fine.
Maybe if you go ahead,
Rito,
take him
go
back to town.
Rito,
I-
runs. Rito,
Wait,
just-
wait, before you go,
Rito's
before you go,
gone.
before you go,
Rito's gone.
before you go,
Oh,
before you go. Cast fly.
Rito, as he's running away
I'm actually
against the
faster.
float.
Like speed. Wait, does it give you
Can you
60 flying
carry?
speed?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if
Would
it
you
gives
be
you
able
the
to carry
same
him?
flying speed, I don't know.
How long have
Maybe.
you got
What did I-
concentration on?
It's 10 minutes.
Oh, has
But
strength
it's
been
something.
restored to normal now? Or is it still affected? For Ritok, for Ritok, not Davis.
Yeah, it's on a short rest, so your strength's back to normal.
Yeah,
Cool.
so I
Oh.
got 8 strength.
Hmm.
So my speed is 45, whereas his is 40,
Yeah, but
and
he's
he has
fine.
2 points of exhaustion, whereas I've only got 1.
That's true.
Ritok
Okay.
is not Ritok. Darius weighs 70.
Yeah. Also, you'll be carrying him. That's why.
Yeah, the main thing with Ritok was just he could more easily carry Darius.
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna say. If I can carry him, then I'll do it. But if I can't carry him, then I won't.
I don't think you can.
Okay. Well,
Effect,
How
well,
much do-
as with the same
how do I
effect.
work out how much I can carry?
It's
It's your
15
strength.
times
Your
strength.
encumbrance is your strength times 15. That's
But
the
like-
amount that you can carry before you can't move at normal speed.
And that's in pounds.
Yeah.
Okay. I probably can't carry them. I can only carry 120 pounds.
Okay. So previous plan, Ritok,
Yeah.
fly. It's not a lot. It's not much, but
Wait, before we fly off, Mona, come here. I'd like you to come closer, please.
Okay.
He wants to whisper something to you. If I don't make it, please look after Saka.
Oh. Okay.
Saka, come here. If anything happens, you listen to the blonde one, Mona, okay? Okay.
Okay.
Okay, fine. Now fly, Ritok, fly.
Okay, so Scrimshaw casts Fly on Ritok. Ritok flies through the ravine until it opens up into the entrance cave, which you notice there are 3 sleeping giants sleeping around a campfire.
I'm gonna cast pass without a oh no, I'm not
Yeah,
there.
well, this
Don't
is
worry.
just Ritok. Well, Ritok doesn't
Yeah.
make any noise when he's flying, so he's just going. So he's just like flies past them,
This is
doesn't
fun.
wake him up.
This
and
is fun.
Flies out. It's in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
So
Does Ritok know where he's going?
like Ritok, from where you are, you can see the direction of like town. Like the actual travel that you took in the mountains was quite a lot of weaving and waving and stuff. But if you just flew over the top, you could probably make 20 miles progress just by cutting across like a few mountain passes, because it would normally go up and down and around mountains.
What I mean is, does Ritok know how to get back to where they were?
He just needs to get to a town.
Yeah.
With the
Yeah, I mean,
well, he needs
Ritok
a town
is
with a generic.
yeah, just sort of flying, I assume. So in the
Needs
10
sort of a
minutes that he has, make an intelligence check for Ritok, and we'll see how close he can get. With disadvantage.
He's going to end up back where we
Disadvantage.
started,
Yeah.
right at the beginning of the
with
campaign.
with disadvantage.
Jesus.
Okay, well, that's not terrible.
You should give him inspiration.
You can if you want.
Ritok, please fly me home. Ritok, please, I'm going to die.
Oh man.
So he now has bardic inspiration. Could I add a d6 onto
Yeah.
that, please? Oh, hang on. 4.
Okay. Ritok seems to be going in the right direction and just flying over. Okay, so he gets to about. What are you guys doing, by the way, as Ritok's flying?
We're gonna be going.
I think maybe should we follow immediately, or should we? Is there any point? Maybe we should
Yeah.
just rest up here and head off when
No
we're.
Ritok. No Darius.
I think maybe we should go past the giants first, and then.
Well, I think past the giants is not as safe.
No, because they'll wake up and it'll be harder to get past them if we take a long rest.
I suppose.
Come on, let's just go through now. I'm gonna cast
Okay.
Pass Without a Trace.
Pass without a trace. Okay, so everyone who is here, make a stealth check with +10.
Okay.
Do we still have exhaustion?
Yep.
Okay.
So 15, 24, 26, 16, sorry. And screenshot. 18. Okay. Right, that's higher than their passive perception, and they're because they're asleep.
Okay.
Okay.
So you'll begin sneaking past them. You don't wake them up because they're. You notice the third one has like fucking battered and bruised like black eyes.
You guys coming?
Yes. Slowly.
So you guys move past outside the main temple, which the fires outside have burnt out, and all the eggs have been eaten. And you begin to walk down the hill. So Darius and Ritok, who are flying, Ritok begins to feel the flying run out and comes to a land. From your estimations, you're probably about 10 hours away. So Ritok could continue to carry you down the mountain, but he would have another point of exhaustion. You'd have another point of exhaustion. Well, you'd get a point of exhaustion for staying up.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I think he just has to keep going, doesn't he? Really?
Okay. So Ritok carries you down the mountain. You make your way to the town of Lusa, which past the gate, which the people around. The town is still sort of reeling from the attack from the gnolls, but as you're getting there, Ritok's carrying you down, like in his arms, and you hear like gasps from a couple of the guards, and the captain, who you had helped out for a few days before, runs up and he's like, what's the matter with you, Darius? Are you okay?
Help, please. Need healer, cleric, something like that, please.
Okay, so he takes you and he takes you into the thing. He says, he turns to like a page, like a squire or something, and he says, get Illyriel. I think she's the only one who can help.
Save puny man, please.
And Darius, they put you on a bed. They make you comfortable. They give you like a blanket and pillows and stuff. As Ritok is just like, just in the corner, just like just like completely exhausted, like his muscles rippling. Your consciousness just comes in and out at this point, and you're not very cognizant. You're very weak, and you begin to feel like hands like sort of inspecting your like lower back and your chest, and as you sort of like in a brief period of consciousness, you look up and it's this like woman, like this elfin woman who's standing above you, who is inspecting you, and she sort of like turns to the captain and says, "This is death magic." And the captain says, "Is there anything you can do?" She says, "I think so, but it might be a bit of a challenge. Give me this night." And he says, "Yes, of course." And Ritok and the captain go out as your eyes close, and you don't know now yet until for a few days what's happening to you.
Oh.
Okay, so the rest of you, you're having a long rest, are you? Somewhere?
Yeah.
I think
On the
we're
path.
exiting, gonna find somewhere that's sheltered and
Yeah, a long
that's
way.
away from where we just were, so that the giants don't just like wander like, oh, food.
Okay.
And
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
take shelter.
fine.
We don't
Okay.
we don't have the hut anymore, so
Okay, so
Little
you find
tricky.
you find like a nook that you can make a camp in, like a small cave, and spend the night. So you do that.
Okay.
You don't have the Tensor's Liam and Sunny Hut, sorry. So you're gonna have to, but you do have Maddie for Saka's orb thingy.
Yep.
Um,
The infamous orb thing.
the thing of orb thing.
The Orby boy.
So that can always help you. But okay, so are you guys taking watches then?
Yeah.
yes.
I think Gideon should take the first watch because he's not exhausted.
Okay, Gideon Pietro will.
Scrimshaw can just like sit facing the entrance for the whole night
Yeah, he can.
because he is conscious at all times.
Yeah, but you'll have like a disadvantage on your perception check.
He already did.
Oh, true. Nice. Well, Pietro's up for a while anyway, and Pietro starts writing in his journal. Okay, so
Okay, I think Gideon probably try and spy on it again.
yeah,
Probably
I mean,
not very
he's just drawing like a sketch of the sword, and the sword just says like, to anyone who's interested, he's like, "This is not what I expected when I came here." This is
So is he
what's-
just like carrying the sword on his back, or?
No, he's got it in his bag of
Yes.
holding.
Oh, right, okay, of course.
Oh, we could have put Darius in there with his head poking out.
Yeah, back hold.
Yeah. So he's just sort of like, I never expected this weapon to be this powerful, or whatever this was. It was hidden, and now we've released it. We cannot tell any of the people in the Shining Revel about this weapon. You understand? Even your friend Mahir. We must tell them that we didn't find anything up in those mountains.
Well, we can't do anything until we get to see them again.
No, you.
If they do
you need-
between now and then, there's not much we can do about that.
Yes, you need to promise me though. No one can know about this weapon. It's too much danger.
You tell no one about ours. We tell no one about yours. Seem fair?
Yes, that seems fair. And then he curls up and goes to sleep.
Okay.
Okay, so for you guys, it's actually a couple of days travel back to town. Okay? Because
Okay.
Ritok actually flew over the
Yeah.
a few mountain passes and stuff, which were a long journey.
Mm.
Okay. So you guys
Did we get
managed
our
to,
long rest?
you did get your long rest.
Okay.
And no rocks or anything attacked you during the night. Or wargs or gnolls or anything.
Cool.
Okay. I assume Gideon will probably do his mage armor at the start of the next day.
Mm-hmm.
If nothing else, just act. Oh yeah, he does it just because you have to cast one to activate your
Yeah.
ward, don't you?
Yep.
Okay.
So it's a good one to cast. Anyway.
Yeah.
What's a
Um,
ward?
His arcane ward.
Arcane ward, which is a temporary hit points.
Oh.
Right, so you guys, for the next couple of days, you travel back down until you make your way to the town of Lucia. You see that the town is quite sleepy. They've almost now, at this point, the houses that were burnt down have been torn down for rubble. And they've started the process of building some new houses. A couple of the guards at the gate nod you through. Pietro sort of nods, and you make your way into the town centre.
Have you seen a man, a large half orc with a tiefling?
Man and tiefling, yeah, they came through a couple of days, a night ago.
Are they still here?
I think so. I think they're being kept in the captain's quarters, under the care of
Thank
some elf lady.
Thank you. And I'm just gonna. Well, where is the captain's quarters? Were we there before?
Yeah, that's where you stayed the night of the attack.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just heading straight there.
Okay, so you guys walk into the quarters of the captain, and you are face to face with this very tall elf lady, maybe 6'2", 6'3", who has this white gown on, quite well dressed, sparkly, and her hair done up in sort of multiple ponytail sort of things.
Hi, looking for our friends. We believe they're in here.
Ah, you're the adventurers. Of course. She looks up. Your friend was very ill. You know that. What did you do?
Yes. Is he still very ill?
She says, Darius, come out here. And you watch as Darius sort of makes his way out with just a couple of bandages around his head and hobbling, looking quite weak.
I'm alive. Just.
Will he be okay?
He'll be fine. But the magic that caused this is not magic I have seen for a very long time. And this is not magic which low-level sorcery can inflict on people. You have caused something, I can tell. And I look at you all, and you all have that sort of expression on your face as if you know that you've done something.
Us? No.
I must tell you that I will not tell anyone about this, but I recommend that you try and, if you're going to try and dig into places which shouldn't be dug into, you stay away from this sort of magic. Jesus.
Duly noted.
Well, we'll try. Sometimes it's more about it staying away from you than you staying away from it.
Can I ask your names? My name is Elariel. I am the head magister of the Ordo Serenitatum.
My name is Grimshaw.
Nice to meet you.
I am Gideon.
I'm Gideon.
Oh,
I also like to be known as Bridget.
I don't think Gideon would tell his name to someone who's
Oh yeah, maybe not.
Magisterium. Actually, maybe
No,
we could
no,
retcon that.
she's from the. She's not from the Magisterium. She's a Magister, but she's not from the Magisterium.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
Maybe
make a
you
history
should-
check. And Gideon
No,
can make a
Gideon
Gideon's-
doesn't do it.
Gideon will have advantage.
Yeah, Gideon do it. Because he's the one that matters.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alright, so Gideon knows that the Ordo Serenitatum are a group of Arcanists who broke away from the from the Arcanum after the Tempest Brand took power control in Lavar. So they're sort of like the last free like Magisters group that aren't, beholden to any interests. Like they're the original Magisters, effectively.
Okay, I'm gonna tell them their name. Tell them his name. Gonna go out on a limb.
Yeah, there's a lot of elves as well. They're part of that. Because the Tempest Brand kicked pretty much all the elf population out of Lavar when it
Bit racist.
was taken over. So, I won't charge you anything.
Thank you.
Captain comes through and he says, you've been introduced to Illyriel. She's
Yeah.
passing through at the moment. I have
We're
something to
lucky
ask
that she
you,
was
actually.
here.
I have something to ask. You didn't send someone to collect your horse, did you?
No.
Uh-oh.
Why?
Oh, no. I mean, it was just
Unless
that.
Retok's taken it.
No, Retok's like no.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if it's.
He's like, oh right. Well, I was right to refuse the man who claimed to be part of your party. Then,
Yeah. Who was he? What did he look like?
I'm not sure really. He was wearing quite heavy armor.
Is it black?
Yes, he came
Oh, dear.
the night after you left.
Richard, do some Gideon
asking about
roleplay,
you.
quick.
Where's that bastard gone?
Wait, you know him then?
He killed our
Killed.
friend.
He seemed he didn't seem like a killer when I spoke to him. He seems quite like, I don't know how to say it. Almost like he was running away from something, like he was desperate to find you.
Did he have anything with him?
Just his horse and cart. He said he would take yours back to town for you.
Gideon's
Which
going to
town?
give like a slightly more detailed description of him and see if it matches up.
He's like, yeah, that's him.
Which town is he at?
I think he said he was going back to Port Daron.
Okay.
Fort Elrond.
I guess once we're all finished up here, we'll head back there and see if we can track him down. How's that sound, Gideon?
Sounds good to me. I think it's best if I take on a disguise.
Oh yeah, let's get Bridget out.
This dress looks good.
It would be good if he doesn't recognize me, so I can sneak up on him.
I can
Alright,
take
should
on
we
my
take-
alter ego.
Should we take a 10-minute break?
Okay.
Okay.
Be right back.
BRB.
Cool, we're back. Right. Unmute stream. Right.
Am I back on
so,
full HP now?
Yes,
Okay.
you are, and you're back on full strength. Even though you're somewhat still a bit timid, not timid, frail. You feel a bit frail, like a bit sore.
Okay.
And also, like the sort of the last couple of nights that you were under her care, you sort of had these horrible, like, weird dreams of just nothingness, effectively, just like impending doom and horrible death dreams.
Okay.
So
Alright.
you begin to make your way back down the road, the old merchant's road, back
With the horse.
with Clive.
And our cart.
That's on your card. Yep. You're reunited. Clive is like,
Bloody.
and Pietro gets on his. And yeah, you begin to make your way back. So it's another 3 days travel.
I'd like to talk to Pietro on our way and
Okay,
ask him
so
about
on
his
one more
sword.
night. Yep.
Because he didn't actually tell me not to tell anyone, so maybe he should make it very clear to, or at least maybe Scripture should tell everyone not to tell anyone. But no one has yet.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna ask him about his sword. What does it do?
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, but you said it was powerful, right?
Yes. You can tell something's powerful without knowing what it does.
Can you tell what kind of power it has? Like my fists, bam bam, they do cold power, right?
Yes, this seems to be very. Do the same sort of terrifying stuff as what we saw with those shadows.
Oh god, yeah, that is pretty scary. It was really scary.
The thing that worries me most is that a sword is a sword. You know, it doesn't have a soul. Well, at least most don't. It's the person who will use this, or had originally used this, that worries me. That this weapon it was fashioned by the most depraved, the most evil of its time, and the fact that we still don't know who this Iron Pariah is, that worries me.
Yeah, I'm worried too. So is he in the sword, or did you say he's not in the sword?
Well, I hope not.
Well, sometimes you can get, you know, you hear stories, don't you, of like people being trapped in swords,
Well, I don't think so. I haven't heard anything coming from my back.
demons, ooh, or ghosts.
So this friend of yours who got killed. What's
yeah.
that about?
Oh, we had a friend. He was really good friends with Gideon, and then we met them together, and started our party with him. He was called Fonzel.
Really? I can't tell if that was Morna talking or Joanne.
That was Joanne.
I think that might have been Joanne. Really?
He was called Fonzel,
Be pretty VM if that was Morna.
and they got captured. Him and Gideon got captured after he got this ring,
Right.
super fancy ring, which I went in to get.
Sounds like you're boasting about something that got your friend killed.
I mean, yeah,
Ooh.
it is true. We did get this ring, and then they got themselves captured.
Where is this ring then?
It's in, well, I don't know. Well, we gave it to someone. Now that he's got it.
Doesn't sound really worth it, does it?
No.
For a ring.
No. Oh, I don't know.
It wasn't exactly intended to be a trade.
Yeah, it wasn't intended to be a trade. If I could take that back, I probably would.
I might.
It's just it was quite good But it worked well with the political system, and it could have actually saved other people, in the long run, by us getting this ring.
Right.
So maybe a net positive of life.
So I want to tell you guys about this plan I have for when we get to Port Delron with the sword.
Okay.
Okay.
I am a curator of the Shining Revels sort of secret museum. They have a sort of a museum under the Azure Palace, where they have these sort of artifacts and stuff. And anyway, I'm the curator, so I have control over all the vaults, and I'm the only person with entry into some of these vaults. It's probably the safest place it will be able to go, and the Shining Revel don't actually go down there at all.
Well, we could always take it and keep it like we keep our box, as no one's got that yet.
And he's like staring coldly at you. He's like, that's not going to happen.
Okay, just a suggestion.
Nice try.
Remember, I'm paying you for the sword, effectively. So
Oh yeah, that's true.
You mentioned that you'd want to keep this on the down low.
Oh, did he? No one told me that.
Oh well,
I just said it.
I want to keep this on. Is that with? So, not to the Shining Revel,
No one must know, except for us, about what we've done.
but this museum.
Yes,
Surely-
I'm the only person. There is a vault down in the museum, which only I have the key to. I'm the only person with the entrance to it.
Ah, okay. So other members of the Shining Revel would not be able to find it.
No, I'm not a member of the Shining Revel. I'm just a curator of the museum, but they allow me
Okay.
that privilege. I use it for storage, some other stuff I've collected over the years, but it'll be safe in there, I hope, at least. It'll be the safest, other than us returning it back to the mountain again. But I'm not sure that's even safe anymore.
Yes. And so you just intend to store it? You don't intend to make any use of it?
Well, I will try and research it. I think I'm already deciding on my next expedition, which is to discover who the Iron Pariah is, and then maybe later on because it said that he was buried somewhere else, wherever that is.
So you're going to research where you think that might be?
Well, it definitely
Or do you
seems.
have an inkling now?
I don't have a clue where that could be. I think
Okay.
I think that whatever information holds the location of such things is going to be hidden away somewhere. So I need to do some research. Might take a while.
Okay, best of luck to you. And if you need another group of idiots to nearly die doing it,
Darius just looks over like.
I tell you what. You can you send messages? Any of you?
I can't.
I can write a letter.
Gideon? No?
Oh, well. If you learn at some point how to send messages across long distances, I will keep in touch with you if you message me.
Cool.
Okay.
But as
Maybe,
yeah,
Okay, Gideon, maybe you can look into that.
Oh, Gideon might be able to tell you what the sword does. He can identify it for you.
I
I give it a try, mister.
I'm looking to identify it when I'm in a safer place.
Oh.
Not
Okay.
here. Not out in the open.
Why?
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 I think if you have to ask that
Really?
question, maybe you shouldn't be going on expeditions like this.
Ooh.
Well, but then you just know what it does, right?
Sick burn. Should have done that on the fire symbol.
Yes, I would much rather do it in the safety of a vault that only I have the entrance to than on the road, procuring an item as powerful as that. I still refuse to touch it with my hands. I wrapped it up in a cloth, you see. I won't.
Seems reasonable to me.
Yeah, I won't touch an item such as that by myself. Well,
All right.
so is there anything else anyone wants to do on the road before you get back to Port Darwin?
Not particularly.
Oh no, don't worry. That's a different campaign.
Pietro, any other plans when we get back?
I will be going to the Azure Palace to put the sword back, and then I will probably retreat.
Oh, what
My
other
house.
items? What other goodies do you have in that bag of holding? You seem to be pulling out all sorts of bits and pieces.
I have.
Gold?
Don't worry, you'll get.
He's already promised to pay us. Don't worry.
It's just things that might help me when I go adventuring. They're not incredibly valuable. I tend to leave them behind unless I desperately know I need them. The thing with I killed those shadows, that was more just a prayer.
Okay.
Rather than a spell or anything.
I was saying, I couldn't quite pinpoint what you. Obviously, you have some magical skills, but I couldn't quite tell how you channel them.
Well, I was originally trained as a cleric. But now I go my own way.
Can...
That's fair.
Well,
Okay.
seems that we have returned to Port Jalron, fellows. As you sort of come over the hill and you see the familiar city once again, the wooden floating portion of the city in the gang dregs and the richer, more affluent parts in Fountainford. As you approach the city, you notice people going about their daily business, not caring about death magic or anything, just caring about when they're going to get their next meal or when they're going to pay their bills. And so you return into the city, the sense of people just minding their own business gets back, effectively.
Was that something we were meant to do for a lady? Sorry, I just remembered.
Fixing the boat?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, we hired some people to do that while we're away.
Ah, yes, I think I went for a nap today and must have missed it.
Yes. Oh, Pietro, obviously there's the matter of the gold. I don't know if you want to do that now or some other time.
Yes, of
But
course.
before we do part, I don't know if you heard the conversation. There's a man in large man, black armor, goes by the name of Erix's. He's dangerous.
No, we didn't say that was Eric's.
Yeah.
Eric's
Really?
is a dwarf.
No. Yeah.
Wait, have I
And, you
think my notes are wrong?
Yes.
You
they
never
are.
actually found
Right.
the name out of the guy in the black armor.
Well, who was Erix's?
That was just Vondor's rival from his backstory.
Oh,
Maybe
well, if you meet
Hogwarts.
Erix's, he's a dick too. But big guy, black armor. I believe he was I believe the lawmaster referred to him as a scion.
Oh, that's interesting. And you didn't tell me that we were going to a town with a scion? Why?
Oh well, he's supposedly somewhere around here, or was heading towards here.
Well, good luck for you. Come with me. We'll go to the Azure Palace. I will let you into the museum. Show you.
Okay, that might be slightly safer.
I can pay you for my from the vault. So he takes you
Sounds good to
towards the Azure Palace, the place where the guards wouldn't let you in before. The large the large oak gates bolted shut. Pietro nods to the guards who nod back, and he goes in through a side entrance, allowing you in. And as you go into the courtyard, there's this large, almost like square building with a few domes on the top of it, made almost entirely out of like gold or gilded parts on the stone sort of facing. Sort of like smaller little office buildings sort of dot around the outside. They're just people doing administration. As he lets you in to a side entrance into this large building, which he takes you down this spiral stone staircase that goes downwards into a large basement, which is open. Through a few more doors, which guards let you through, and he shows you this like quite a large museum, which has like a couple of skeletons of some strange like large creatures, like a dragon skull. There's like rings inside glass cabinets, swords and stuff, and he takes you past as they go past you towards the back of the room, where there's like 3 or 4 large iron vaults that are like bank vaults, that are completely indestructible effectively. And he takes off like a part of his ring on his finger, and he sort of like twists it, and a small little pin comes out, and he twists it a little bit more, and then it sort of almost like transforms into like a key, like magically, and he sort of begins to stick it into the door, and these large gears begin to whir into place as eventually the large door opens up, which reveals just like rows and rows of boxes, effectively, just like a bunch of stuff that he's collected over the years. And in the far left corner, just piles of gold, like piles, like chests full of gold. He goes in and he just says, 1,000 gold each, yeah? Starts counting it out.
I believe that was greedy.
So, what do you think of the museum as he counts out the gold?
It's quite impressive.
Very impressive.
Is this where you intend to store the item?
Yes. I don't think anyone will be able to get into it. It's lead lined, so like teleports you through it. Or scrying into it.
So did you? So what are we saying? That we didn't find it, right?
Yes, no one will know. If Mahir Vahiran or there are anyone else asks, you tell them that we just went there, we saw some ruins, and that was it.
And some giants.
Yes. Say that your friend got injured fighting giants. That'd be good.
Okay, what? And we had to come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
May I ask you a question? I'm looking for. Hang on, have I asked Petro this question before about the Heart of the Wild?
House of the Forest? No, I don't think you have.
Forest. You are a merchant of the black market sort. You'd know if anything special was coming through this way. Yes?
Yes.
Me and my sister, we seek an item known as the Heart of the Forest.
Yeah.
Yes. It is made of the material that you know as ebony. It is a very special item. I don't know if you've heard of anything like this coming through recently.
No, not really. Do you know whereabouts? Did you think it would be here?
I don't know where it could be, in all honesty. We tried this man who knows everything. Not really, no. So, just trying to find a fresh lead. But if you do not know...
But the Lawmaster didn't tell you anything?
He did, but he didn't know where it could be, currently. So it could be on the other side of world by now. I think that's what.
Didn't give you any clues?
He gave a clue, but I can't remember what the clue. Look, I've had a horrible injury. Okay, I can't remember.
He says, I don't know. Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe if you really can't remember, you go back and talk to him. But...
I could go back and talk to him again. One more question. You purvey items of strength, yes, magic. Things like this.
I try and find items and try and make them known to the world, if I can.
As you may have gathered from fighting with us, I use this loot as a way of conveying my magical abilities. Do you know of any local merchants selling any kind of instrument such as this, but with a bit more, power?
Well, it depends if how much power you're thinking. If you're
Good
talking
amount of
about,
power.
well, there's the famous DOS loot, but
Ooh. What does it do?
I think that belongs to some family long far away. It's a special loot created by I can't remember what his name. A special luthier, a very long time ago.
What is the name of this place that they visit?
Well, I mean, the family that owns it, they have territory all over. But
What is name of the family?
let me just find it.
Okay.
Let's get in.
But in the meantime, is there anything local?
Yes, it's the Kessera family.
Yes, to the family. Where could I find someone that could make contact?
I think one of your friends might. No, your friend here might have known.
Okay.
Another.
Well, thank you very much for your assistance, and also thank you.
Right, no problem.
I forgot to say thank you before,
Yes,
but now I've
and
remembered.
he finishes counting off the gold.
Lovely money.
Okay. He hands it out, 1,000 each.
Thank you. Sakura, am I
you.
taking your money again?
Yes, please.
Okay.
What's that, Gideon? I'm taking your money.
Yes, please, mister. I wouldn't want to
Darius.
carry it around.
Darius now carries so much gold with him. I would recommend that you try and find some way to either invest your money or because carrying lots of money with you that attracts attention.
Well,
Yes, I
we
will go
have-
and buy this loot that you speak
we-
of.
We did recently invest some of our gold in a ship. And as you know, ships hold their value like nothing else.
Yes, as long as they don't hold water. That's a joke in the Dancing Coast. Anyway, well, thank you very much, everyone. I will, if you need me, don't hesitate to contact me in whatever
Will
magical
do.
means you can muster.
Okay.
But I'm sure that you can see yourself out.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Um,
So, what do you guys want to do?
Shall
Go
we
see our
go and...
boat.
Shall... Oh, okay.
What were you saying?
I was going to say, shall we go and find this black armored man before he gets away? He may leave.
Yeah, what if we can fire cannons at him?
That's true.
Does your
But
ship
that,
have any
that
cannons?
would provide that you could.
I don't know, does our ship have any cannons?
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
No,
It's
it
not
doesn't.
a war galley, unfortunately.
maybe get some installed.
So you're gonna go to your ship, or are you gonna go? Where are you gonna go? I mean, it's down to you guys.
Yeah, to the ship. What time is it?
It's like midday.
Yeah, go to the ship.
Okay, so you make your way to the shipyard, the docks, and you see floating there a couple of people still working on it, but for the most part it's looking good. New sails, new mast, a customary lick of paint as well, sort of like a more like a varnish on the wood really. And you see the blacksmith who you had hired to do the work on it. Standing there, he notices you approach. Ah, you have returned. Well, I hope you like it.
Done good work.
Ritok goes to inspect the boat.
That's fine. Okay, you can do that.
He
The
hugs
the man says, "Well, we didn't have any problems. I did notice. I mean, there was a few things in the hold which you guys can choose to keep if you want. Just like old rope and stuff. A couple of grappling hooks, that sort of thing. I did the liberty of making an inventory as well. So if you need that, there were a couple of gun ports at the there, but they were bolted shut. But I kept them bolted shut because I didn't know you guys hadn't ordered any guns or anything. But
Okay. Assume those should be easy enough to unbolt if we need them.
yeah, I made them easy to open if you do need them. But other than that, I think most of the work's really here is done, actually.
Lovely.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and
Now-
you paid in advance, so you know.
Yeah.
We
Um,
did.
Yes, Darius, we did.
That was brave of you.
Is this the same guy that we were talking to before? As someone new?
Yeah, this is the same guy who you went to his blacksmith store.
Yeah. Good job. Good business.
Yep.
Thanks.
Well, I wouldn't make my living if I didn't do the job well.
Okay. I guess now we need to actually go make this our ship.
What? Do you want to? Are you gonna have sex with someone?
I am.
What?
Isn't that how you? No, don't worry. I thought that's how you make things yours,
No, you have to get the queen to like smash a bottle of champagne on it.
not
So
smash.
you have to have sex with the queen on a boat.
While she's drinking a
While
bottle of
she's
champagne.
There would not be many ships if that were the case.
Okay. So
Anyway, yes.
are you gonna-
I don't think this is actually our boat currently.
Oh.
No.
No.
I think
Oh,
you
did we actually buy it from her?
signed all the initial papers.
Yeah. You just
You
need
just
to go and
didn't-
change the name.
Yeah, it was just the changing of the name if you wanted to do it.
Right. Okay.
Coastal Clive.
And
was the one I
also, if
want.
you wanted to sign up for the Merchants Guild as well, which would have, a union fee and stuff.
Hmm.
Like
I
if
think
you were
the
going
fee
to do, like,
was
merchanting.
fairly.
Yeah, it was a lot,
hefty.
but like it was if you were going to bring a whole bunch of cargo around and stuff,
Hmm.
so you don't have to pay tariffs.
Yeah.
Well, of course, if you need to get any crew or anything, you can come by me or go by the official channels.
Great,
There's always
thanks.
people around the inns and stuff who are looking for work around here, especially the gang dregs.
How many do you reckon we need for this?
That depends who you need. I mean, do you have a navigator?
Ritok, do we have a navigator?
He's like,
I am never good.
Ritok
Take
would be a
that. I'll take
terrible
that as a
navigator.
yes. We probably do.
I am the navigator.
Well, you probably need. You guys seem really new to this. You're gonna need a navigator. You probably want to need someone to keep the rest of the crew in line. Do you need a cook? I mean, is one of you gonna do cooking? Cooking on a ship is a lot of effort.
I can cook.
You want to cook for a whole crew?
How many people?
Depends how many people you need. This ship can hold up to 20 crew.
Oh,
Let's assume we want the ship to be self-sufficient without our involvement.
Okay, well, you're going to need at least 3 mast crew. You're going to need a cook. You're going to need a captain when you're not there, and you're going to need a navigator. The navigator can be a captain if you need to. You're also going to need a lookout.
Okay. Well,
But mast crew is the easiest work. Any of you guys can do that.
okay. So
Can
we
we
don't
have a
even.
cook? A good berry chef, am I right? Or can you actually cook?
both.
Oh, sick. Good berry pie
good berry
for
pie.
all.
Yeah.
Okay, so we would need a navigator, and well, who would be the captain? I think we might just need a navigator.
I could be the captain.
Ritok says,
Ritok.
I can be the
Ritok
captain.
stands up and goes, I am the captain now.
We don't need to have a captain. We could have a
Ritok!
council.
Captain!
We could be a team
We
of
could be a
captains.
democracy.
Yeah.
Look, the blacksmith says, look, I've seen crews like this before. If you can't decide on a captain between you, it's best to hire a captain.
Okay.
We'll keep that in mind.
Anyway, right, well, whoop, it like whistles to his crew, like
Just
people.
whooped away.
Whoop.
He's gone.
He like chicken runs
What?
away. No,
The
he like
straight
whoops over to
man.
his crew who dismount the ship and then they're gone. And you now are in front of the Rose, or whatever you want to call it, when you get the deeds. I mean, you
Okay.
could technically just call it what you liked and not officially change it,
Yeah.
like what people do when they get
Are
purebred.
there any
chihuahuas.
like glass bottles on the floor anywhere?
No, but you probably have a glass bottle in your bag.
Ritok grabs the
Empty
glass bottle and chucks it at the ship.
It just shatters and just like bits of glass go into the.
What?
sea.
Why did you attack our ship?
Good luck. For ship. Why is he Russian?
Ugo?
It's good luck for ship to be smashed with bottle.
That is true.
Oh, that sounds like pretty bad luck to me. Your ship gets smashed.
No, I've heard of that.
Bottle smash.
Really?
Bottle
Oh,
smash.
it seems very ill-advised.
Otherwise, ship sink.
Right, I guess
I mean,
we'll
you throw it hard enough, ship sink.
you can sleep on the
Glass
ship.
bottle. I throw you if you carry on.
I mean, I can walk along the bottom of the ocean. You guys can't.
I could. Hopefully soon I'll be able to walk above the ocean.
For how long?
I don't know.
Forever,
That's
yeah.
fine.
It's like Jesus.
Just out of game. 6 seconds is the answer.
So 1 round.
One set of movement.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, what do you guys want to do? It's like midday, so like you got the whole day ahead of you.
I think we should try to find this man and come. It means so much to you to find him. He may be gone if we wait too long.
Right.
I know Gideon is going to be all for just finding him to start a fight.
I will stand with you, Gideon. Ritok, go with
I'll be able to-
dare us to smash stupid man.
Wouldn't it be better to hire someone to go and kill him?
I have an idea.
Smash.
The Black Rose is not welcome here, are they? They
No.
don't permeate this city.
No.
Gideon, you spoke to the House of the Profane before. Yes, mister.
Yes.
Yes, mister, I did. Yes, sir.
This guy is involved with Black Hand, and now he brings his business to Port Dalron. Maybe if the House of the Profane were to learn about this, they wouldn't be so happy about that.
Well, you're playing Gideon, so you need to...
Anyone other than Gideon have any thoughts on this?
I think that with the amount of gold we've got, we could hire someone to go and do the job properly.
But
How much do you think mercenaries stronger than ourselves
we've...
cost?
Well, I mean, if you want a good assassin, I know a company you could go to, but
Yeah, but how much is it going to cost?
I'm literally no idea.
Why don't we just do it ourselves? There is many of us, only...
We don't know how strong he is.
Oh,
From how the Lawmaster spoke of him, it sounded like he was quite formidable.
take him by surprise.
To be fair, the
What?
Lawmaster didn't specifically speak about him. He just spoke about his type.
Yeah, scions in general.
Yeah.
He could be a little pansy boy.
Also,
Did
Um,
sound like he killed your friend in cold blood. So he can't be that scary if he's too scared to actually fight your friend. Just saying.
it's true. I think we should. Yeah, okay. I've changed my mind.
Well,
I
you
think we should
think
go.
we should just find him and
Kill
ambush
him.
him?
Yeah.
Look, if you all want to do that,
Nothing
then
can go wrong with that.
I'll back you up, but it
Good.
seems...
Nothing can go wrong with this plan.
I
Let's
can
find
think
him.
of 6 things that can go wrong with this plan.
What? What's that?
Name 2.
Each of our deaths.
And another one.
Well, your death, my death.
Look, if it's
Hey,
not
that's
anything,
That's cheating.
And you didn't add in all the combinations of everyone's deaths as well.
Yeah.
Like yours and Morna's death, yours and Gideon's death.
Hey,
It's a lot of
I've
combinations too.
Hey,
Six
I've
factorial.
I've nearly died nearly like 4 times in the last couple days. I'm sure I can.
You really
survive
want to
another close.
I
nearly
nearly die
again?
all the time. No
Hey,
big deal.
I nearly die more than you, and I'm
Okay.
better at it.
Okay.
Come on, let's find this chump.
Yeah. Well, we can at least. He was looking for us, so maybe he wants to talk to us about something anyway.
Yes, maybe he wants to give back your friend's body.
I doubt it.
I think we should go and find him, ask him what he wants. Or Gideon should go find him, and we'll stay back.
If we find him on his and meet him on his own terms, then that only pushes the odds out of our favor.
Okay, we'll just find him and kill him then. How does that sound?
I don't know, if we just start opening fire on someone in the middle of the town, the guard's gonna turn on us.
Right, why don't we tell the guards beforehand that he killed our friend, he murdered our friend, and he's part of the Black Rose, and that we're going to go and apprehend him? Maybe they'll just let it happen. Anything
Maybe
goes
they'll
in this
help.
town.
Maybe
Remember,
they'll
there's
help.
no laws.
Maybe they'll help.
Yeah, they might even help. There's no laws here, remember?
There was that jewel we saw before
What jewel?
with the guns.
Jewel. Nope. So I have the highest dex here. I don't.
You can catch a bullet.
Oh, that is true, actually.
But I wasn't thinking that. I wasn't thinking specifically the guns, but think more if combat is a way of solving issues by the law. I don't know, it might be under that specific format, in which case...
Well,
I
seems
don't
like
know.
something we really should have asked Pietro.
Yes.
Okay, let's go and find him. Is there any guards nearby?
Well, you're outside now. You mean like what? Wait, what?
Are there any guards that I can go and talk to
in the
and
docks?
ask
Yeah, of
if it's
course.
alright to kill them? Kill him.
Sure.
Okay.
I have permission to kill him, please.
You just find like a couple of guards standing by one of the like with the guild halls, just like watching over the bay.
As Morna goes to talk to them, I'm just going to play my lute background to create an atmosphere. Doo-doo, doo-doo,
Hello, guards.
Okay.
doo-doo, doo-doo.
How are you today?
Ba-da-da.
Yeah, can I help you?
So, what do you actually guard in this town? Because someone told me there's no laws.
That's not true. There are laws, clearly.
Oh, what are the laws?
There's not like tariffs and laws about trading.
What about laws about assassination?
Yeah, that's kind of frowned upon.
Frowned upon, but not illegal.
It is illegal.
Right. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm
I
gonna turn
don't
back
know
to the
what
rest.
music to play for this.
Just gonna walk up. So, if there's a dangerous man in this city. He's a murderer.
I'm sure there's a few actually.
Well, he's a murderer, and I believe he's looking to murder people that are within this city.
Oh, right. Do you know where he is?
I know that he was on his way to this city, and we can give you a general description.
Okay.
Um,
I'll just write that down and I'll take it to the head of guarding when I have a chance.
Guarding.
My head teacher.
So I'm gonna get
guards?
Gideon to give a good
the
description.
captain, I guess.
Yeah,
Why do you think
Um,
Gideon has the best description?
because he's actually was
was
in a
there
room.
one on one.
To be fair, you've all seen him
Close up.
with your eyes, I think. Actually, Only
Only
Morna.
Morna has
Only
them.
Morna
Yeah.
and Vondel and Gideon. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
So
and Morna
the-
only for like from a bit of a distance.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, Gideon gives the description. Sort of like tall, black armor, pale skin where you can see it.
Yeah, he murdered our friend in cold blood. He was part of the Black Hand.
Black Hand.
I almost said Order of the Black Rose then. Yeah, he was part of the
Company.
Black Hand back in Baratheon, and he took our friend and murdered him in
Oh.
cold blood while he
Well,
was.
unfortunately, laws broken outside of the Dancing Coast can't be punished within the Dancing Coast. But
Right.
if he attacks you or any fighting happens, then of course the guard will step in and
Okay,
try to help the situation.
Cool. Thanks. I'm glad you've got our back.
Yeah, it's really so you don't blow up, like so that you don't do any damage to the trading in this town. But okay.
Yeah.
Very reassuring.
Da-da-dee, da-da-doo.
Sarah's in the background's like la 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 la.
Cool.
Okay.
Right, so that's one thing taken care of. We basically made a report to a police report.
May I make a suggestion?
How?
We lure him into an ambush. I can provide the perfect distraction to get it and lure him in.
Well, it's just if we murder him. I mean, if we fight him now, then they're gonna know it was
Yes, but
us.
the guard. But we lure him into somewhere where they won't find the body for a little while,
Okay, fine.
and then we could chuck it in the ocean.
We do now own a boat.
We do own a boat, so we could take the body onto the boat, sail away, chuck it in the ocean, come back.
Well,
Okay.
would we be able to sail away without a crew?
We take the body, we throw it over we throw it into the nearby oceans, and
I
Yeah.
could just keep walking in the ocean until we're sufficiently far away, maybe.
would you be able to lift him? You could we could get Ritok to fly over the ocean, drop him in, and then fly back again.
This is very morbid for someone that we haven't murdered. I mean, killed, avenged. I don't know. What are the words for this?
Hey, I've been
Who
suffering
murdered,
from death
who
magic the
murdered,
last
who's
couple days.
justified?
I'm down for killing.
Oh,
Okay.
not sure I like what's come over you, Darius.
So he was
That's all
looking.
the death magic.
He was kind of looking for us, but then he threatened Clive. I feel like,
He did threaten the horse, and that wasn't very fair.
where is
Right, he
Clive?
did
I
threaten
assume we
Clive.
tied him up at the stables, right?
You just got him with you because you left him outside the Azure Palace, but then you came back out and then you got him and then took him to the.
Maybe we
docks.
put Clive on the boat and tie him to the boat.
I mean, you could do that, but.
So-
boat on a horse on a boat.
I feel like we should just tie him up in a stable. Or we could go back and see the lady.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Halcyon.
go back
We-
to our B&B.
Maybe I could make a suggestion. We do have enough money now to buy another horse, so maybe that horse can help Clive.
Yeah?
What, like keep him company?
Help him pull
No,
the
you
cart.
put Clive on a cart. then
Yes,
have that
I
pulled
like
by
I like
another
that
horse.
plan.
So we need another horse and another cat.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we need 3 horses total to do 1 horse's work.
Yes.
That's what happens when you have loads of money in D&D. Everyone gets
You
horses.
just- well. Okay. I still like my idea of luring him somewhere.
Yeah, I think that's the best one.
I can do this.
Mm. We could get Gideon to do it because he hates Gideon.
We may
Yes, but he may suspect. He's never seen me. If he sees Gideon, he's going to suspect some.
we may also benefit from speaking to the House of the Profane.
Oh, actually, he might actually be after Gideon because he was the one that escaped and that made him mad.
That's true.
It's true.
So it might be Gideon that he's looking for to kill.
He's over here.
Would he come this far just to murder someone that escaped his grasp?
Well, he murdered a captive, which is pretty extreme. You don't do that usually. I think, yeah, I'd say yes.
But that could have been a moment of passion, whereas this is cold.
Moments of passion. He didn't kiss him.
There's different ways of.
Yeah,
Passion
there's
could
different
be
kinds of
anything.
passion. There's.
There's like 7 different passions.
Oh. Well,
Anger-
I
anger is
don't
one
know.
of them.
Maybe he did kiss him while he killed him. I don't know.
Uh, Gideon, I assume, is just fuming at this.
He's like, yeah, he's like Sundar. Yeah. So what do you guys want to do?
Yeah, so do we want to just find him, or speak to the House of the Profane? Maybe speak to Don Chino? Not Don Chino, Mahir?
Yeah, Don Byron.
Hmm. We could use a bit of extra muscle killing, by the sounds of it. Is there anybody that we know that owes us a favor?
Hmm,
I don't think so.
no.
Okay. I still think we could lure him somewhere, and if we take him by surprise, we can kill him.
Hmm.
Well,
If the town gets a bad reputation, then it won't disrupt the trading, and if we attract
Well,
a lot of attention,
We could sail away
yeah.
afterwards.
Into the sunset.
just leave.
Yeah, we could
Guys,
just leave.
Could
I
just
mean,
leave.
you
Where would we
didn't
go?
have any problem with doing that in Barathon, so
That's true.
I'm not sure Gideon will forgive me if I'm not sure Gideon will forgive us if we just sail away.
oh no, I mean
No, we kill him and then
I
sail
kill him
away.
and then sail away.
Oh, kill him and then sail away. Oh, okay.
Yes, no, I'm
Ah.
fully down for killing them.
We should hire a crew first, then, so the
I,
boat's ready.
if we're going to, the thing is, if we're going to start, if we're going to have a boat, we're going to start sailing the seas. We want to have somewhere that we can return to, and this seems like a good place for that to be. I don't think
Let's
we.
have our ports.
I think maybe we shouldn't engage this man.
If he attacks us first, it's self-defense.
Of course.
Then let's let him attack us first.
Okay. But be ready.
Let's just go up to him and be like, "Hey, big ugly head," and see what he does.
Yeah, but you don't know where he is.
Yeah, I know.
We can find him.
Should we go? I might just go to the front gate, the main gate. There's 2, right?
Where?
main gates?
What are we talking about?
Is there a gate?
Is there a main gate in the city?
No, there's
Just
this
roads
is
and
not a
stuff.
walled
Not
city.
walled.
Let's do some reconnaissance. We split up and look for.
Oh no
Copenhagen.
don't split up.
That'll be fine. Split up.
No.
Why?
This if we end up in this fight, it can only we want to keep our numbers. You don't split up when you're looking for a fight.
Okay.
We stick together.
Let's just go and have a
That's
look
where
around.
that's
for
how
him.
we're strong.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
He's
tell
a very.
Clyde
He's a
to fight
very.
to the lady.
I imagine he stands out quite. Here. So let's just ask around.
Yeah, let's go
Okay.
and give Clyde. Let's wander to the B&B and talk to the lady whose name I can't remember.
Halcyon.
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 Yeah, like the bird.
Calcium.
No, not Halcyon. Halcyon.
Calcium.
Okay.
Okay, let's go see her.
Okay, so you make your way back to Fountainford to go to the Amethyst. As you go into the road, you notice the lovely, picturesque, sort of small, familiar house with the with flower baskets neatly preened and sort of prepared outside the front. As you knock on the door like creaks open, unlocked.
Hello, we are back from our adventure. Get the kettle on. We have a story for you.
Wait, did she not?
Guys,
Did she not?
you
answer
ready?
that?
Be careful here.
Start.
Ah, it's fine. She just left it unlocked. Hello.
I'm gonna cast Armor of Agathis.
Okay.
Anybody home?
Be careful.
Can I see through the window if there's anyone there? I want to take Clive
yeah.
out to the back and tie him up.
I'll just peek my head round the door. Hello.
As I go around, can I see through the window?
Make a perception check.
Do I need to do that as well? Because I'm poking my head through that door.
You can have one with advantage or two by themselves if you want.
Mona, do
One
it.
with advantage. Oh, what? Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
Mona, do it. Mona, do it.
Oh, right, I thought you...
Okay, I'll allow it. Okay, you poke through the window. You see the sort of like front room that's connected to the kitchen. You see the kitchen door slightly open, and a couple of like plates are on the floor, shattered. But you don't see any sign of movement or anything, and it's really dark. It's like there's no like candles or anything on, or only
Mona,
natural
what
light streaming through the window.
Mona, what do you see?
Someone go and get the guards.
I'm going to go in.
No! No, don't do it. Go. Someone go and get the guards. I'm gonna tie Clive up so he's out of the...
Hmm.
Do we,
Black armored man, are you in here?
If he is, then we don't want someone to be away.
Oh, then someone go and get the guards before anyone goes in.
If nobody gets the guards, I'm going in.
Go and get the guards, Scrimshaw. I'm holding on to Clive right now. Or you tie him up and I'll get the guards. You tie him up, I'll get the guards. I'm faster. I'm gonna go
Don't
get the
tie
guards.
me up.
I'm gonna go get the guards.
Fine. You just tie Clive up to a fence post or something.
Are there any guards around?
Not within, like, not that you can see.
Okay,
Look,
You have to go.
if he's in here, this is perfect.
I don't want to get kicked out of the city.
Look, he's invaded this old lady's home. We're defending her. Okay?
Okay, fine.
This is a home intrusion.
Okay, fine. Right. Go in then.
Gonna kick the door open.
Okay, it was unlocked, but fine.
Yeah, it was literally already
I don't- I
open.
don't care.
Yeah, you literally pushed it slightly
I'm
open with
kicking-
it.
I'm kicking it open.
Okay,
Hands up! Where are you?
no sound. As you're sort of like facing the
I just kind of grab Ritok by the wrist and go, you go for it. Fine.
Yeah, so like the front door opens up into the corridor. On the right, there's like a door on the right which goes into the front room which Mona looked into, which is connected to the kitchen. And then the kitchen door is like just ahead. And then on the left, there's two doors. One goes to a staircase which goes up, and then the other one is like a small study. All the doors seem to be open. No sound coming from any of them.
Little old lady,
just-
if you're in here, you need to come out now.
Okay, let's just do a sweep.
So looking through the so where do you want to go first? Study. I mean, you
Study.
can sort of like peek into the study as you're going past. So.
Yeah, we'll go
Yeah,
look in the
just like-
study.
Okay, so
Peek
you
around the
peek into the study. No one in there. Go into the front room. Just a couple of plates on the ground, like a half-open book, just like face down on the ground. And
Oh.
What?
No, I was just saying. Oh,
I see. And the kitchen door is like ajar, but like mostly closed,
sorry.
which is a jar. It's made full of jam.
Wow, that's
A clue, what if you found something?
okay. Let's go in.
Okay, push the kitchen open. Nothing.
Okay, upstairs.
So slowly make your way upstairs as you. I can change the music actually. Maybe just a bit. You sort of tiptoe up the stairs and poke your head through onto the corridor. You got the sort of like few rooms that you guys had, and then Halcyon's master bedroom on the far end.
Halcyon.
All the doors are closed.
Halcyon, where are you?
Okay, let's just sweep left to
Maybe
right.
she's just asleep.
We just kick the door open.
Okay, you
Hmm.
check the first door, open up, nothing. Second door, nothing. Make your way further into the corridor. Third door. Doesn't seem to be anything. Fourth, nothing. Then Halcyon's final door is locked.
Knock. No, don't. No. I'm gonna knock on the door first.
No answer.
I'm
Ritok,
gonna unlock the door with my thieves' tools, hopefully.
Ritok could unlock it with his feet tool.
Can someone go and look out the window and see if Clive's still tied up?
He
Okay,
just
I'll
wanted
do it.
Clive.
Well, this is what it seems.
He's a really good horse.
He is a good horse. Don't you?
He's a good boy.
He is a good
Okay,
boy.
I'm gonna go over to the window and check on Clive.
Okay. You manage to unlock the door, Warner. You can see Clive from the window.
He's still there.
So you reach in, feel a click with the door unlock. Open up the door
gonna-
slowly. Yeah.
Open
Can't
doors
find
slowly.
him behind.
Opens up. You've never seen a bedroom before. It's quite well kept, very very neat and tidy. Book, like a couple of bookshelves, like a small desk for writing, and her bedroom, her bed, sorry, and like some cupboards and stuff.
Is there any tall armored men?
Doesn't seem to be.
Oh, doesn't seem to be, or there aren't any.
No, just a
He's hiding with a lampshade on
yeah,
his head.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, just a person with a lampshade on
There's
his
a
head.
weird lamp that looks
That looks like it's
awfully
armored. Like there's a big tall armored lamp,
And it's laughing to itself.
and it has a big sword in its hand, and it's like pointing at you, saying, "I'm gonna get you." No, there is like her bed is sort of like a bit unmade.
Does it look like it hasn't been slept in? Like, is the dust settled on it?
I mean, how long do you think? How long do you think this has not been slept in?
40
Well, we were gone away for like a week, so that's enough time for some dust to settle. If it's
Okay.
dusty.
As far as you know, no. I make investigation
Oh.
check as well.
So we just broken into this lady's house.
No, it was open.
8.
Hey, we're paying to stay here. We're allowed to break in if we want.
I'll give you advantage because everyone's sort of like passively investigating.
Okay.
On the pillow, just underneath is like a small envelope
I'm gonna read it.
with like a black wax seal on it.
He's got her. He's got the little lady.
Okay, well I'm gonna who's it addressed to?
It's not just to anyone.
Okay. So I am proficient with a forgery kit. Would I know how to unseal a waxed letter without breaking the seal?
With a good sleight of hand check.
Okay, I'm gonna try doing that.
Okay. So put it like moving it over to the desk just to brace yourself a little bit more. You sort of take a small knife and just cut where it connects to the thing, hoping to give yourself enough space that you might be able to reheat the wax,
Yeah.
to reseal it on.
Cool.
You open it up. Seems to be written not to anyone in particular, but about you guys. It's a letter that basically says, from. Let me just try and find it, because I did write it. I can't remember where I put it in my notes. Okay. I didn't finish it, but the basic idea of it is that he has Halcyon, and he knows some other people that you've been introduced yourself with. So he says you better check up on your friend Mahir and his son.
Hopefully Mahir is still here. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna just put the letter in my pocket and be like, fuck, we need to go and see if Mahir's okay. Yeah. I guess we're gonna... I might take Clive to the stables, actually. I don't feel like he's safe here.
We could just ride Clyde there.
No. No.
Is this really a highest importance?
Well, we didn't know Mahir very long. Clive has been with us for a very long time.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna take Clive to the stable.
Well, while you do that, shall we go check on Mahir?
Can you meet us there?
Yeah, I
You're
can meet
faster
you
than
there.
us.
I'm faster than you. You guys, true. Yeah, I'll meet you guys there.
Clive.
Well, Clive isn't that slow. He's probably walks the same speed as me. At
Okay.
least.
Yeah, you go on horseback to go faster, not slower.
No, but he is an old horse and he's pulling a cart.
Yes, but he has identical stats to a regular.
Okay, fine. Whatever. Whatever.
Okay, I'm gonna tell us while you go to the palace. The palace, lads?
Just,
Oh,
no,
it's
it's just a mansion.
That.
Okay.
It's mansion.
Mahir! Are
Right,
you
so-
Mahir?
So you go to Mahir's mansion. It's not that far away from the Amethyst, really. Like the large sort of gates that you can just about see the garden poking over. A couple of guards, like Mahir's personal guards as well as Mahir's bodyguard, are sort of talking amongst each other. Like the bodyguard, not the bodyguard, the butler sort of dude. He's sort of just telling the guards, like, for tonight, this is where you want to stand, and
So they don't look panicked.
not really. The butler looks up and he says, "Oh, hello. Oh, it's you again. You are back from your adventure."
Mahir is in danger. You need to keep a good watch on him.
You guys,
Have you
Yeah.
seen him recently?
Yeah, we saw the master this morning.
So no.
So no,
Well,
we
he
need
went-
to go find him quickly.
Well, he
Quickly.
told nobody to bother him. He went to his study.
There is a
We-
large man in black armor going around kidnapping people that we're associated with.
Are you aware of?
Find him.
Are you aware of the? Are you aware of the scions?
Let me see. History check. No. No. Not really.
Well, they're an order of people in armor. They do bad stuff.
Right. Well,
Can we please just
He-
go check on Mahir?
yes.
He is-
Mahir said that if you were to return, to come see him anyway. So
am I back
Okay.
now?
yeah, you're back. That's fine.
Okay.
Quickly, friends.
So you rush up into his house and go up you sort of go into the entrance hall, up the stairs, back over to where his study is. Knock on the door.
Mahir! Are you in here?
Butler just doesn't seem impressed as you guys are waiting. You hear like a bit of shuffling and open up the door. Mahir opens it says, "Ah, you're back. Welcome back."
I just touched his face. Are you the real
Yeah,
Mahir?
I'm here!
Are you the real one?
Well, yes, of course
I'm
I'm
gonna-
here.
I'm gonna. Can we come in? Can we come into your office?
Sure, it's a bit messy, but
Okay, wait. I'm gonna beckon everyone to shuffle in and close the door, so it's just us.
right, you're just gonna shut the door on the butler.
Oh, the butler can come in.
I like the idea that you shut the door on the butler's face.
Yeah, okay. I shut the door on the butler. He can stay outside. I'm gonna take out the letter from my pocket and show it to him here, and be like, "You need to keep yourself safe."
Well, I did tell you that I was in danger anyway. What is this? Who's this from?
Oh,
Oh, it's actually on the bottom. It's signed by Marez, M-A-R-E-Z.
Ooh.
We need to keep you safe.
Right.
Well, I was thinking we could use you as bait.
What?
Oh,
Wait, hang
we
on a
could
second.
use-
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
that's
just a
a
second.
great introduction.
So, you are back from your adventure. Congratulations.
Yes.
Did you find anything?
No.
No, not a thing. Not at all. Don't ask why. We didn't find anything.
Make a deception check.
He was hurt on the journey.
I was
We had to
really
return.
hurt.
And he's embarrassed about it.
Sure. Make a deception check with advantage. He doesn't seem to. No, he doesn't. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you're fine. He says, "Oh, that's a shame. Well, did Pietro pay you anyway?"
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Oh,
I just
yes.
jingle my coin
The
purse.
jingle.
Well, it's a shame for me because obviously I didn't get anything out of it. I thought if you did find something, I'd be able to get some prestige out of it.
Nope. Nothing at all.
Oh, well, too bad.
It's a shame. But
Yes, what a
yes,
shame.
more pressing matters. It obviously there's a very clear threat in this letter to you. We found this in Halcyon's house. I don't know if you know her. She owns a house. It's where we were staying previously.
Oh,
Yeah,
she's
it's a
the
B&B
that's-
called the Amethyst.
yes, she's the yeah. A lot of
Yes,
people
I
around here
love-
want to get rid of that place. But anyway.
Oh?
Yeah, it's Fountainford, right? Like a lot of the housing value is quite high, and she's sort of cramping their style. Anyway, it's a big deal. Whatever. So there's a threat against me. Well, I'm not surprised. The Shining Revel have been quite open in their dislike of me recently.
He's nothing to do with them. This
He's
is
to
a
do
new
with the
threat.
Black Hand.
Ah, really? Why would he have a problem with me?
He doesn't have a problem with you, he has a problem with us.
Well,
More
Gideon.
specifically
in particular.
More specifically Gideon. But yeah, that's as an extension.
I believe he's going after anyone that anyone linked, even tenuously to us, in order to bait us out.
Yeah. After a couple of moments, the butler knocks on the door again. Master, there is a letter for you. He says, yes, come in. And the door creaks open, and the butler comes in with carrying a letter with another black seal.
Can I sleight of hand it?
What, away from the butler in front of her?
Yeah.
And then slam the door again.
Okay, yeah, you take the
Wait,
letter
who
with the butler. and
delivered
slams the
this
door.
letter?
I
Who
don't know.
delivered the letter?
Some kid.
That's not him, right, Gideon? He's not a child.
No, he's not a child.
didn't
Well, I
get
don't know.
that.
Maybe he's wearing stilts in that armor.
Are you
Was
sure
this
he
just-
wasn't
was
wearing
this just
stilts?
now?
Yes, just a moment ago.
Quickly, Mona,
Was it-
get
was
after
it-
him!
Okay,
Mother.
fine. So I just have a thing for catching children.
It's kind of your
Second time.
speciality.
Mona, the child catcher.
Okay, I'm gonna grab the butler by the hand and say, "Come with me, show me where he is."
Okay, he sort of says, no need to worry, no need to hurry, no need to hurry. You hurry down the steps, like dragging him behind you, and going out. You're going back through the front gate, and back onto the road. Can't see any child.
Where is he? Where is he? What did he look like? What did he look like? Find him with me. Help me find him.
We
I
just
like
going to go for a
children.
walk?
Pardon?
Well, we can go for a walk if you'd like. There's no children out here, though.
Oh.
And he talks to the guard. Which direction did the child go? And the guard points, like, down the road.
What did he look like?
What did he look like? He turns to the guards. Kind of short, black hair, kind of pale skin.
He transformed into a child.
Okay. Okay. Well, if he comes back, you hold on to him because I need to speak to him.
Just grab him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he was just a messenger kid.
Yeah.
All right, back
Yeah.
to the
Yeah.
study. Mahir holding the letter.
No, I
This
grabbed
is-
the letter.
Oh, you grabbed it. All right. Well, Mahir's like, can I read it?
Let me read it first. It might be explosive. Going to slowly open
Yeah.
it.
If it's explosive, we're all within the radius.
Shh. I'm gonna slowly open it. And
Okay.
open it.
Opens
Okay, it didn't explode. And I'm gonna read it before I give it to him. Oh, what does it say?
It just says on it, did you think I would have taken him by yet? Like, nice job. We have unfinished business, Gideon.
Gideon is for you.
It also says that. Well, I don't know. This is the problem, right? Because Matt isn't here, and there's a secret message for Gideon in the note. But I will send him that. I think first.
What does it say?
The secret message to Gideon.
Well, yeah, but surely it would be a secret
The
message.
secret
that just-
message that Mike wants Matt to only know so that we don't metagame.
Oh, I thought it said something that only he would understand.
No. Like it's something that only Gideon can see.
Oh. Okay.
Hmm. You know, this scene's beginning to sound a bit familiar at the start of the campaign, where we couldn't find the woman, and we're running around telling people to hide and be careful. And then they're always one step ahead.
Okay,
Ah.
well, so Gideon takes the note and looks at it and sort of looks a bit confused and hands it back.
What's wrong, Gideon? What does it say?
Nothing.
I don't. Insight check.
It's gonna do
Well,
an
you
insight
guys
check.
you guys know there's something, but I'm not gonna
Ah.
roleplay Gideon
No, okay. No, it's
when Matt's not here.
okay.
Oh.
So Mahir's like, so anyway, you guys clearly brought some baggage back with you, huh?
Yeah,
No?
sorry.
Well,
You could say that.
welcome back. I'm sure. So your friend was taken. The lady.
Yes.
Yeah.
She is.
That same guy killed one of our friends. I think we told you about it before. How we lost one of our friends in a
Oh yeah.
marathon.
Right.
It was him.
Do you know of the Scions?
What, from Carnea?
I believe so.
I mean, I've heard stories.
He's one of them.
Who, your friend?
No, the man after.
Oh,
Well, mainly after Gideon, the man who killed our friend.
really? A scion leaving Carnea?
Well, we described him to the lawmaster, and he seemed fairly sure.
That's not very common. I don't think I've ever heard of a scion leaving Carnea.
What do you know of the Scions?
Well, I mean, I've just travelled from Shorkral. They have a lot of stories about scions. They live near Carnea. But I mean, it's the country of Carnea has always been one of those places where no one really bothers going. That their lord Neruzatar, he just keeps to himself. He's what do you call it, a lich, I think.
Jesus.
and he has his own population which he will use to keep his lichdom going, and the rest of the countries around have just agreed to let him do his thing in his own country, and he in return he doesn't leave. He doesn't leave his country.
Does that generally apply to his Scions as well?
Well, I've never heard of a scion leaving. I didn't think they could.
Are they bound to him geographically?
That's what the stories say. They say that they are bound to Carnea. That they are afflicted with the same curse that much of the things from Carnea are. That they're just left to their own devices there. To rot, effectively. But
Carnea is starting to spread its roots throughout the world.
But scions, they are the firstborn children of every family who lives in Carnea. Taken from their parents and family, and taken to Carnethold, where they are raised as warriors.
So each one is not necessarily particularly strong.
No, they are foot soldiers. They are his army.
Okay. I think we had a bit of a wrong impression.
I mean, do not get me wrong. These are people who are trained from birth to be deadly, to not have morals, to think only about power and hatred. But
Mona's in the corner sweating.
but they're not immortal, and they're certainly not their master. They're not Neruzatar.
Well, if he followed us here, he's going to keep following us. And
He must really want something from you.
I think we should go see Pietro again.
Oh, right, you're going to see Pietro.
Yes.
Where is he at the moment?
Well, we just returned home, so I think he's still at the palace. It's his museum, palace, whatever it is. I'm not familiar with these types of buildings.
Oh, I see. Yes, he's a curator.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Well,
Okay.
I don't. Yeah. Thanks for
Well,
scaring me now.
well, yeah, I'd suggest you keep on high alert. Keep what kind of guard do you have around here?
Just the basics.
Ooh, do you have the capability to step that up for today?
Yeah, I suppose I could. I probably will. My wife and son are coming back soon.
Okay. Well, if you can do what you can to keep yourself safe today, we'll try and, well, I guess we'll try and sort things out. And yeah, best of luck to you.
And you. Hopefully this this man goes away.
Hmm.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna walk out.
Okay.
Guys, if he's after the Elder Box, then we don't want to bring it to him.
Do we maybe
Perhaps.
leave?
How would he know that we had it?
Well, he was working with the Black Hand, and the Black Hand knew we had it.
Did they?
Well, they knew or they suspected. I think there's a reason they took prisoners for interrogation.
And even though this is metagaming and your characters don't quite know, just in case you've forgotten, Mares did tell Gideon that he knew that you had the Elder Box
Okay.
when they were in the.
Well,
Think to
we have a choice here.
I-
We either keep running, but this man sounds like he will chase us, or
I
we stand and fight him.
I think perhaps if we are to fight him, we can't guarantee that things will go as we would like. So I think perhaps if we set up a contingency,
Such as.
we go see Pietro
Mhm.
and see if we can store the Elder Box in his vault so that it would remain safe.
Can
That
we
way,
trust Pietro?
I mean, he already knows that we have it, and he obviously hasn't made any place to take it from us.
Yet.
Be yet. Sorry. I had to-
And well, and we, from his past actions, we can see that he's not one to seize powerful items for his own power.
I suppose, yes.
I mean, we went all that way to get that sword. Just to,
Maybe
keep
we
it
should just give it
away.
to him and hope that he doesn't give it away.
either way, I think for now it's best in that vault,
Okay.
especially if we're going to be taking it to the hands of someone that may want.
Okay.
Okay, let's go
Well,
see
if
him.
you're- Yes, I'm
Okay.
happy to do so.
Okay, so you go back to the Azure Palace. The guards still haven't changed, so they sort of recognize you, and you manage to sweet talk your way in through the side door, going back down to the vault. You see Pietro sort of just milling about, like he's not in his vault anymore. He's just sort of hanging out, looking at a couple. Like he's like sort of staring at a couple of paintings that are inside glass cabinets, like of battle scenes that he's just sort of like musing over.
Okay,
Pietro, I need to talk to you in your vault.
Oh, you're back. Hello.
To the vault.
To the vault!
Hang on, wait a second. Why? What?
We have a proposition for you. It's very secret.
We can talk here. There's no one else here.
No, we can't.
We wish to store something in your vault to keep it safe. I assume you probably
Wink,
can
wink.
guess what.
Oh.
We may soon encounter someone that wishes to take it. If we were to lose a confrontation with them, we wouldn't want it to fall into their hands.
That's wise, I suppose. But you're very trusting. We've
Well,
only
I
known each
assume
other
if
for a
you-
few days.
If you wanted it,
I never asked for
you,
it.
you probably could have taken it from us when we were sleeping or something.
Or when I was pretty much dead.
Yeah.
Plus, you found an artifact of your own and don't seem to be just seizing it for power. Seem careful.
Okay, well, I will hold it for you. No problem. And you are welcome to take it out whenever you like.
Thank you.
Thank you.
But you must understand that I do not live here all year round. I occasionally will go explore. That only I can get in and out of this vault. So if I am not in the city, you will not be able to get it.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that an agreement?
Yes.
Do you want to take one last look at it?
That might be for the best. This is an important. I think this is an important event. Maybe worth the risk.
Okay. Right, roll me a D100.
Okay. We'll peer into it.
Okay.
Okay, middle of the pack. That's probably safe. That's what that means, right?
Okay, so...
I don't know if 100 is good or 1 is good. Or neither.
That's
Yeah.
the amount of damage you take.
Okay, so yeah, you look into it. You feel its power for the last time as Pietro. You sort of like in your peripheral, you see Pietro sort of like staring at you.
And we're all staring at you. What are you doing?
And then you
So
finish.
weird.
Then you stop it, and then then he takes it and puts it in his vault, and he says, "That is a dangerous item."
We know. Okay.
Yes, we've limited it. Well, once we learned its dangers, we limited its use.
Well, hopefully that no one will get in here.
We're counting on you.
Yeah.
But now a lot of people want to get in here, so maybe they'll have some interesting attempts. Nah, just kidding. Nobody can get in here. So,
Why can no one get in there? Just curious. You don't have to tell me.
well, it's the most defensible part of Port Dalaran, underground, and it's a 5-inch thick steel box, lead lined, so people can't even teleport or scry into it. So they couldn't even discover the items that were in there. So
But
as long as you don't
It's
tell them
actually
things are in there.
okay.
I
So
mean, they
is it
could if
just
they had
like
brought an
locking,
army
right?
here, they could probably,
Or someone could disintegrate the wall.
yeah, all that. But disintegrate would, we'll see.
Giving Mike ideas.
giving him my.
To be fair, I think that if someone can shoot through this, hopefully they've tried. Hopefully, we've done everything we can to stop them before that point.
Okay.
We'll see. But no one will know it's there. You can't scry on it. Not
That's part of what we're hoping on.
as long as nobody tells of the weapon that's in this vault or now this elder box. Of course, I have an incentive to not let anyone in here as well because all my money and worldly possessions are in here.
It's very true. Okay, well. If we don't see you again, then it was an interesting
Pleasure.
trip.
Pleasure doing business with you, sir. But hopefully we will see you again before you leave. When's your
And
next venture?
I don't know.
Okay.
When I get a new lead.
Cool.
Right, so yes, good luck on your fight.
Thank you.
Cool. I think we'll stop there then.
Yay!
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Oof.
Yes.
It's getting intense.